Hey everyone, before we start the show, I want to tell you about the best sports supplements that will make you look and feel amazing. Legion Athletics will help you become a better version of yourself. Do you want to lose weight, gain muscle, or just get in better shape? If you do, then you should go with Legion Athletics. One of the best things about them is that they use all clinically effective dosages of ingredients with no artificial food dyes, fillers, or any other junk that you don't need in your body. So you may be asking yourself, I don't know what products to get. Just go to their website, legionathletics.com, and take a short quiz, which will help you decide which supplements will work best for you. Oh yeah, and best of all, it's free shipping with a full money-back guarantee, as well as an extra 10% off your order when you enter the coupon code WWE Recap. So if you want to get some second glances from your crush, or if you're in a relationship and you want to impress your significant other, then all you got to do is go to legionathletics.com and use the coupon code WWE Recap. Hey guys, we got to thank some new supporters on Patreon. We got a lot this week because of the competition. So thank you to Rand the Man, Richard Cooney, Mark Furman, Angelo Tenorelli, Jeremy Shedlock, James Garris, Steven Azara, Carl Mandick, Talitha Deduce, Paul Deduce, Harry Perez, Austin Gonzalez, Joseph Fuller, Devin Stamp, and Patrick Mester. And if you want to be a donator as well, just go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Good job. Mark Furman's a fan. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
1, 2, is this on?
I'm not here to put bruises on people's backs or to send people to the hospital. I'm here to put smiles on people's faces.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Oh, that's me.
What's
This
up?
guy.
I'm the third one.
Yeah, you're the third guy.
I'm the third guy.
The third guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bushy beard Hamilton.
bushy beard.
Jesus.
Is that what you want me to call you now?
Yeah.
Why?
Bushy
No,
beard?
why?
Why not?
Good call.
Why not?
Can't argue that logic.
Fair game.
Yeah.
Fair game.
The beard is growing me at this point.
It really is.
And you got your Fiji
I
water.
got my Fiji water.
Wow.
Shout out to
He's
Mr.
going
Water
for
of-
he's
right?
going for super douche.
Water
Yeah.
of champions, huh?
Well, I know Mr. Corleone is geeking out right now, so
Why is that?
Because he always posts
he always posts about
Fiji
Fiji,
water.
Oh, he does.
all
Yeah.
the time. All the time.
By the way,
This one's for
Fiji
you.
water and hot women. Could it get any
Corleone.
better?
Yes.
Can't be Corleone.
Don't do
I
it.
I don't want to make him
Don't
upset.
do it. Don't do
But,
it, Andrew. I told you
maybe
not to
it'll
do
make it
this.
feel better.
I told you not to do
Maybe it'll
this.
make him feel better.
What?
I don't agree with this.
Campy, you are so close. He bet you've lost by 1 point, Campy. Oh,
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Andrew, you rat
I'm
bastard.
so sorry, Campy. But hey, you did very good. You should be proud of that.
Do you know what it was that was the point difference? Like if he had...
Well, Well, no, I mean, that's anything, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, at one point the sheets are so similar.
Yeah.
It could have been like, oh, you guessed the wrong announce table, or oh, this person got pinned.
Yeah, don't remind me.
But we did like triple check everything,
Yeah.
so it's.
Didn't you
yeah.
have the worst, or
What?
didn't you have the worst card?
No, well, no. Out of us, that was me.
Okay,
But
Some people had them
oh
bad.
my god,
Wait.
some people's got like 22 points.
Oh, really?
Some people that
And you
submit
get
them.
10
That's
for
the
writing your
thing.
name.
You got to think with here,
Mhm.
not with here.
Yeah, we've told you that a lot.
Because thinking-
Undertaker's winning at Mania, guy.
Oh, my
Thinking
God.
with here does not get you this.
No,
No,
no.
it doesn't.
Matter of fact, 2017, first title of 2017?
Exactly.
Yes.
You know what? I smartened up.
Did you?
I said, fuck this. I turned heel on myself.
You did.
Started thinking with this.
And you know what? You beat every.
You know what? Best for business.
You got the highest score not only with us but for all the submissions.
That's right.
And you won by 1 point.
Yeah.
So you should get the title really.
I really should.
But I already mailed it.
I can
I
be a
mailed it
dual
today.
champion.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Where
I mailed
was he
it today
located?
To James Garris. Congratulations.
Where is he?
Garris.
He's in Las Vegas.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. Would you say he took a gamble with his card?
Yes.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
That's great.
Yeah.
You
I'm
gotta
the
do like 3 or
champion.
4.
I get to make those kind of jokes.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You did win that belt.
I did.
It's been a while, but you won it on possibly the worst pay-per-view of 2017.
Absolutely.
No, there have been some bad ones.
Is it in camera with me?
Yeah.
All right, calm down, asshole.
Yeah.
Act like you've been there. So what my problem is we expect big things out of Money in the Bank, and they gave us nothing.
Yeah.
Zero.
Last year,
it was literally...
they called it WrestleMania 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was literally like one of the best pay-per-views last year.
Yeah.
It probably was the best pay-per-view last year.
Yeah. What do you think? Oh, wait, you don't talk. Never mind.
Oh, boy.
Joe's gonna shit.
Oh, boy.
Hold on a second.
But yeah, this was very... oh, God.
I've been hijacked.
Oh, boy.
Hey, more of me is better for this podcast.
Okay.
Now Andrew's getting pissed. He's
Yeah,
like,
because now he's gonna...
recalibrate.
You actually put it back very well.
All right,
recalibrate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So look, we'll get to Raw and SmackDown. I think Reigns is a heel now. I don't think there's any big moment. I think they're owning it now.
Yeah.
He's a heel.
Yeah.
He's doing heel things 100% of the time now.
A huge face returned on Raw.
I retired The Undertaker.
Suck my dick.
Basically.
Suck it. Yeah, that's a heel.
Yeah.
He's totally a heel. Yeah.
That's a heel. You're a heel.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll get to
Money
that.
in the Bank sucked. Corbin won like we all knew he would.
Exactly.
Ellsworth grabs
I don't know
the title,
why.
which we
you
joked
knock
about.
out Nakamura before the match.
I mean, yeah.
And then he comes back just to
not
lose.
win.
Yeah, exactly. To have...
Really, what was the point of not having him in that entire match?
For him to have that stare down with AJ
Because
Styles.
that's the excuse.
Nothing.
Oh, he would have won if he wasn't so injured.
Yeah.
Then just keep him out of the match.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, I really see what they're trying to do. Like, oh, well, he definitely would have won if he hadn't been beat up beforehand.
But they don't need to do that with him.
They think
it's
it
Money in
keeps
the
him
Bank.
strong.
It's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
You can have Reigns lose. You can have Cena lose.
Well, you even
It's Money in
said
the
like
Bank.
you even said like wait. Like, he had to be helped to the back by refs in the beginning. And it's like, wouldn't he get more injured in the match?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like
Falling
jumping
on a
off
ladder.
ladders and stuff.
All
and,
Corbin did was really hit him a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you pound his head in? Oh, okay. He's out.
So,
Kind of saved him the trouble.
Really, he should have been better. He didn't have to get his ass kicked in the Money in the Bank match for the last half an hour.
That's true. Roman Reigns got beat up at the Rumble a couple
Should've
years
been
ago.
better
He came
off.
back stronger than ever.
Absolutely.
Great. Yeah.
Stronger than ever.
Stronger than ever. So, yeah, we're going to get to Raw and SmackDown. But
first,
well, before we do these brackets real quick, if you guys remember maybe a month ago or something like that, we had Adam Wilson, one of our fans. He bought a new guitar. He made a song and put some of our best clips to it and some of the worst WWE clips.
Yes.
Well, he did another one, and I just want to play it for you guys real quick. So here, take a listen.
Bueller.
Randy.
What do you think, Eric Hamilton?
I wish I could be as excited as you are. I really do.
I mean, it's not like he died or something. No, Daniel didn't die. He's very much alive.
If you were in charge for one day, what would you change? I would make me in charge.
Yeah.
Forever.
No, it's like asking for more wishes.
You don't ask for more wishes, you ask for more genies.
This is one big mean Samoa.
Hotter than hell in South Texas. Hashtag swig of beer for the working man. Hashtag cold beer. What?
You don't want to die and on your tombstone it says, yeah, but everybody liked me. You want them to build a monument in your honor.
You are hard.
Hey, welcome to Stone Cold Podcast. Hey, Ric Flair, how's it going, you piece of trash?
You are the greatest wrestler we've ever known, Stone Cold. Give me 5, let me shake your dick, let's get some ladies.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, what?
I get it, we're at altitude, but hi, how are you people?
You know, WWE Network really has 400 million subscribers, but they want you to think it's 1 million so you feel bad. And you subscribe.
who's fake Becky Lynch?
Eric.
Charlotte. Charlotte, we need to be friends.
Hey, Eric, you were in Denver, right?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Brawn all over your face.
Yeah, so that was very good.
That was great.
There was some
Oh my
stuff I
gosh.
forgot about it.
Oh,
Right?
totally. Yeah, because I mean, some of that stuff is like over
Like
a
I
year
feel we
old.
need to do
We've done
like
this show a
a
lot.
best of at this point.
Yeah.
That's all on Andrew, though. 'Cause
That's
he's
right.
better. So, Andrew, get on that.
Let's
I want a
go,
volume
Andrew.
1, volume 2.
We had oh my god. There's like 195 episodes, I think. We're coming up on 200 pretty
Are we
soon.
really?
Wow.
No, you really?
Yeah.
Are you keeping track so we can have a big show?
This might be 200. I don't know, actually.
Really?
Maybe I should double check.
Ah, you know what? Next week's 200. Just put it in next week. 200.
Yeah.
Wait,
All right, fine.
what'd you say we could have?
Volume 1, 2.
No. After
A
that.
best of?
Best of
No, you said, oh, we're almost at episode 200.
200. We can do it next week.
No, we could have a.
Threesome?
That's not what I said.
Well, it's a big show.
Oh, you know what?
What is happening right now?
No, you said, oh, make sure you let us know. We need to know so we can have a big show.
Oh, so we can have a big show. Got it now.
Yeah.
I got
Actually,
it.
this is episode.
Let's just edit that
this
part
is
out.
episode 201.
Is it really?
No, it isn't.
We didn't
'Cause
have a
with the
big
N-
200
Well,
episode?
because technically,
100 was such a big spectacular.
Technically, the NXT recap on Saturday was a 200.
Oh, you're counting those.
Oh, don't count those.
Those count those.
Those have Josh.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the ones where like Josh was here, don't count those either.
Well, then, like, oh my god. Then we're like on 150 at this
They
point.
were at 150. No, he hasn't been at 50. Yeah, maybe.
But the NXT ones every week.
Jesus, get that pen.
Does it
out
work
of
on
here.
your head?
No,
Let's
it
try
does
it.
not.
Let's try it.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Anyways,
Shock pen. All right.
we did the all-time hottest diva bracket a few weeks ago.
Yep.
And now we decided to do the best WWE champion of all time bracket.
I'm really hoping that no one has to be dragged away in handcuffs.
So what we're doing
This
here is
one.
it's not your favorite
Hopefully
wrestler.
Eric won't take it personally.
It's not the best
Always.
performer. It's how were they as champion.
Yes.
How were they as champion?
Can we all
Right.
touch tips and confirm on that?
We're confirming right now.
Yeah, we don't have to. All right, confirmed.
So can we jump right in? We have 14 buys. 'cause there's
14
50.
buys because it's 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to announce the buys or just?
Hogan,
I can
Savage,
run
Triple-
them. Oh, okay. Hulk Hogan,
Yes.
Randy Savage,
Makes
Triple
sense.
H,
Sure.
Bruno Sammartino,
All right.
Randy Orton,
Okay.
Mankind,
Yes.
John Cena,
Natural.
Steve Austin,
Okay.
HBK, Chris Jericho, Undertaker, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just threw those in there. Everyone else is randomized,
Yes.
like in terms of order.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. Like I didn't seed everyone. I just wanted to give buys to some of the people I thought deserved buys.
All right.
So
Let's dig in.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, round one. Our first matchup, we have Viva la Raza! Eddie Guerrero versus Sergeant Slaughter.
This is actually kind of difficult because neither were
It
great
is.
champions.
No.
Eddie wasn't champion very long, but neither
No.
was Slaughter.
But you
Slaughter
get it.
was a heel champion.
He was a heel champion, and he turned heel on fucking America.
He did.
He
So
was
he wins?
He was an Iraqi sympathizer in a time where we were going through the Gulf War.
It was crazy.
And
for
it
me.
It was
received-
fucking
And
crazy.
he was like our hero. He was like our
yeah
soldier.
We
G.I.
share a
Joe.
birthday, me and Sarge.
He's a G.I. Joe guy.
Yeah.
We have
And
the
they
same
turned him
birthday.
heel to stop the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Which was a big deal. So I'm leaning Sergeant Slaughter because
I gotta go Sarge.
it's a
Really?
huge turn.
Yeah.
It's a huge
Wow.
turn. To turn a guy like that.
I feel like Eddie's reign was so short, he didn't have time to do anything.
Yeah, I don't remember him as
How
a
long
champion.
was it?
He
Like
beat
3 months?
4, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lost it at Great American Bash to JBL, I think.
That's all Slaughter's was, though, right? 2 months or something?
He won it at Slam? Summers?
Something like
Oh,
that.
lost it at
I guess it
WrestleMania?
was longer than, yeah. All right.
That's when title reigns actually lasted more than like 3
I
weeks.
guess we're giving it to Slaughter.
That's right.
SS, baby.
Doesn't really
Nope.
matter what I think. I was too young then.
Hardy, JBL. What a nice
Jeff
one there.
Hardy versus JBL.
Yeah.
JBL was a good champion. He's a big guy. A lot of heat.
JBL was a great champion.
Yeah. And Hardy was only champion for 25 days?
Well, he was
Yeah.
champion twice.
Hardy was?
Yeah.
Of the main title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think so.
CM Punk beat him once for it, and
You guys are better.
He was one-time world heavyweight, one-time WWE.
Oh,
Right. This
is
is not
only
World
WWE.
Heavyweight. This is just WWE.
Yeah.
So, but I love Hardy so much. But as champion,
Yeah.
JBL was
I think
so
it's
much better. He
JBL.
was a great heel champion. He
Andrew?
ran the show,
Andrew, you 0 for 2?
basically.
It doesn't matter what I think.
hey,
again.
remember when Andrew said towards the end of the women tournament that, man, everything I wanted made it through? Did you re-listen to the show?
No, yeah, there were a couple of times.
Like at the beginning, like you were getting destroyed.
I didn't.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
Guys, what the hell?
Yeah.
And we forgot about that so quickly.
Right.
So I guess JBL goes through.
Yeah.
JBL.
You thought Jeff Hardy was a better champion?
No, I didn't watch SmackDown when JBL was champion.
I did.
Because JBL was champion.
I like JBL as champion. He was great. His feud with Cena was
Look, he's
awesome.
a terrible person. What he did to
His
Ronaldo.
feud with HBK was fun. You're broke.
Yeah, but he wasn't champion then.
Yeah.
He wanted HBK to make him
Right.
champion.
Right.
All right, next up, we got Ric Flair versus Dean Ambrose.
What?
This is
What the
another
fuck,
interesting
Andrew?
one because
I hate you for putting this in there.
well, that's interesting as well because both of them had underwhelming title reigns.
Yeah.
Like how long was Flair champion for?
A couple months, maybe?
No, longer.
He won at the Rumble
Right. He defended it at WrestleMania, right? Or did he lose
against
it?
Macho
He
Man.
defended it against Macho Man, right?
Who won that match?
I think
Macho
Flair,
Man won
right?
that match,
Oh,
right?
I don't know.
Oh God, this is way back when
Yeah.
the Dark Ages.
I'm
And
going to
then-
go Ambrose just because of the way Flair won it at the Rumble, but he won it with Hogan's help.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, totally.
Ambrose's win
Ambrose's win was so great.
in his SummerSlam match, like leading up to his SummerSlam match with Ziggler, was really good.
Yeah.
That was a good feud.
And he didn't have it long either, but
Who
No.
you saying?
I think I might have to go Ambrose.
I'm going Ambrose.
Only
Then I don't-
because
doesn't matter what I think. I think I would have leaned Flair, but it's tough. It's a tough one.
Flair, if this was,
I'm okay with Ambrose
If this
here.
was Flair's world heavyweight title run, yeah, bar none,
Well,
easy.
right.
If we were just comparing like title reigns, yeah, absolutely, it'd be Flair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is WWE, so I got to go Dean.
Yeah.
Dean, baby.
All right. Do you want to take turns? Does anyone care?
Psycho Sid versus Diesel. So Psycho Sid. So Diesel was champion at a time where no one was watching WWE.
Yes,
Right.
And Psycho Sid was champion. I mean, it wasn't bad product back then. Like Psycho Sid's like run. He
It
beat
was only
Shawn.
like a month.
Yeah.
Well, no, he had it twice as
Right.
well.
Yeah.
Because then Undertaker
He beat
him
Shawn.
for him.
Shawn beat him back. He beat Shawn.
Yeah.
And then Undertaker won it at WrestleMania, which
Yeah.
was a big thing. But better champion.
Well, he didn't beat Shawn. Shawn gave it up.
Oh, and then he won the Fatal Four, whatever
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And then Shawn beat him. And then-
No. He beat Shawn. Shawn
Right.
beat him. Shawn gave it up.
Oh.
And then like he didn't lose it. Because when Shawn, that was back when Shawn didn't want to do jobs, so he'd rather just give up relinquish the title.
Was that really the deal?
Yeah, that was when he lost his smile, right? Everything.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah. But I would go Psycho Sid over Diesel, right? Diesel.
I think Diesel was a better champion though. Like as a champion.
But they made him champion, and then like they made him like smiling. I mean, he didn't even main event WrestleMania the year he was champion.
Well, no.
Him and Shawn Michaels, Lawrence Taylor main evented over them.
Yeah.
I would go Sid just because, again, like I think I was
wasn't a
too
good
young for
champion,
Diesel,
though.
but I thought he was when he beat Shawn, and I don't
With
know
the
what
camera?
do you think, Eric?
The camera. He hit him with the
camera
camera, and then Shawn
thing.
hit him with the camera.
Yeah,
Break the tie.
How did Diesel win it? He won
he
it.
beat Bob Backlund.
He beat Bob
in 5
Backlund in
seconds.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
How is that impressive?
Right.
That's not impressive.
That's well, I get that might be
Psycho
part of
Sid
it.
beat Shawn,
Yeah.
and then at least fought Undertaker at Mania for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go with Sid.
I don't have a problem with it. It's a bad bracket there.
Yeah.
It's not like
And
either of them are going to make it far.
No, exactly.
Eric, you want to take this one?
Bret
Spoiler
Hart
alert.
versus Roman Reigns.
Bret Hart. Let's move on.
Next
All right.
one is Bob.
Yeah.
Look, Bret Hart though was the first small champion ever.
Yeah, he really was.
Like he really transitioned it to the Shawn Michaels of the world that could win it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Despite how we all feel about Bret Hart, fuck
Exactly.
Roman Reigns.
Fuck Reigns.
The only person I would have put over
Always kill
Roman
Reigns.
Reigns is Jinder Mahal.
Oh, Jinder
Yeah,
Mahal.
probably.
exactly.
I don't even
and then
know.
even then it's a tough call.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, because Jinder does at least have a posse with him now.
Yeah.
Right.
Next up, we got Bob Backlund versus Rob Van Dam. That's another tough one. Rob Van Dam wins the title, finally.
Yes.
They give it to him, and then he gets arrested for weed or whatever, and they take it right away.
They
totally drop the ball.
Was it like they just
both
took it from
titles.
him?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
Nothing.
He was like suspended, right? Or no, he lost it to Cena?
At ECW One Night Stand?
He got it? No,
he won it at One Night
That's when he won it,
Stand.
yeah.
Then, like a week later,
he got arrested or whatever,
He dropped
and then he
the
lost it on Raw.
WWE title on Raw to Big Show.
Big Show?
No.
I don't remember, but he lost it
I think
right
he
away.
lost the title to Edge on Raw, and then he lost the ECW title the next night to the Big Show.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. They fucking...
Now,
So
Bob
Backlund
Backlund is
the
too
dirt
old
over
for
him.
all of us.
Yeah.
You know?
He had a nice reign, though. Before Iron
Yeah.
Sheik, he had a nice reign.
Yeah,
Then he
pretty
came back
long
to win
reign.
it again. He beat Hart with the towel and the weird.
So, yeah, it has
such
to
a
be
weird
Backlund.
match. But it's Bob.
Just because RVD fucked it up.
Yeah.
So now we can have two old guys in the next round.
Yokozuna versus Pedro Morales.
See, I don't even know who Pedro Morales is, but he
yeah.
was like the third champion or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So I
I
don't know.
think for
Yoko,
that
I guess.
sake, I'm going to go with Yoko.
Yoko it is.
Yoko Ono?
Yoko, they made Yoko pretty unstoppable for a while.
Yeah, they
like,
did.
You had to really do a lot to just get him off his feet.
Well, again, go back to the WrestleMania where Bret Hart and Yokozuna main evented the second one. And Bret Hart won. Yokozuna had Bret Hart laying on his back. He was going to do his finisher, which is he jumps off the second rope and puts his ass on your chest.
Yeah.
Yokozuna just fell. He just goes, oh, and fell. Bret Hart didn't do anything. He just
No
fell
reason.
over, and Bret Hart pinned him to win the... It was like the worst thing.
Yeah.
He just
so
fell.
bad.
He went up there and he went.
Like,
he fell back.
Bret Hart didn't do anything
He
to
fell
make him
from.
fall.
He fell from 3 feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that knocked him out. That was
It
it.
was so-
Done.
Oh, so
Yoko might be out.
Yeah. So I guess Andre the Giant has a bye in the next one.
No. Oh right.
bad. Andre the Giant versus Jinder Mahal.
That's actually not a very good matchup
Yeah.
because Andre had it for literally 5 minutes, and he had it via a weird double twin magic referee.
Yeah, but you know what? It inspired my favorite Hulk Hogan promo of all time. Look at the $1 $100 bills falling out of his
out of his
pocket.
pocket. I have to say, it's Jinder goes through here. Jinder's been a better champion. Andre was champion for 5 minutes and gave it up. Oh, thanks, I won this. Here, you can have it because you paid me money. That's a horrible
Yes,
champion.
but then it inspired like the WrestleMania tournament, right?
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with it. Was he a good champion?
Sure.
Was he a good champion? He was a horrible champion.
I'll
Jinder
let
Mahal.
Eric- I'll let Eric make the decision.
I'm gonna go with Joe.
Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
In this setting,
Okay.
that's right. He gets his ass kicked next round.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I'll
I'll
there's
let
a
you do this
clear
one.
winner here.
So good. Who
I
is
think.
it?
Well, that's obvious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Kurt.
No. What's the
You
matchup?
gotta say what
sorry.
it is.
Kurt Angle versus Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. So obviously Mysterio, smallest champion of all time.
Ever.
Great title reign.
No.
So
Great title.
I'm going Ray. Andrew Kurt. You want to split the? I'm just kidding. Kurt Angle is a great champion.
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna hop over to the other side of the bracket.
Yes. Next up, we have
Ooh.
Batista versus Iron Sheik.
Oh man.
And again, I'm too young to even know what Iron Sheik's title reign was like.
All I know really is that he's really fucking crazy right now.
Well, yeah, he's a lunatic now.
I mean, how many titles did Batista have?
He had it a few times.
I think he was a pretty good champion. He was a powerhouse when he won it. He beat Triple H, and then Triple H jobbed to him like 2 straight pay-per-views after he beat him.
Yeah.
I would say Batista.
You okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Because I can't really even speak about Iron Sheik. What was his like?
He was the first, like, not the first, because they had Nikolai Volkov, Nikolai Koloff, they had all these different Russian guys.
Yeah.
But, he was before they were really our enemy, he was the Sheik champion, but he was a very good bad guy.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
But he dropped it to Hogan, and then he started his reign. It
All
was
right.
a tough one, too.
Next up, we got Superstar Billy Graham versus Daniel Bryan.
It's a tough one.
Well,
Everyone always said Billy Graham was ahead of his time.
A great champion.
He was the original Jesse the Mind Ventura.
He
And
was
the
like a cross
original Hulk
between
Hogan.
and Ventura.
Yeah.
He was very good. I think I might give him the win here. Like, was
Well,
Daniel
Daniel
Bryan a
Bryan-
great champion?
Well, no, he only had it a month.
Yeah.
And then he gave it up. His path to being champion was good.
Yes, his build up toward the championship was amazing.
Yeah.
Him being champion, completely different story.
All right.
Yeah.
Billy Graham goes
Billy,
through.
BG.
Alrighty. Stan Stasiak versus Edge.
Ooh, Shawn Stasiak's dad
Yeah.
versus Edge.
I'm gonna go Edge here.
Yeah, I don't remember Stan having it too long, and I don't think it was very memorable.
Edge.
On this day.
Joe, you got the next one.
You know what's funny about this matchup? You got the Warrior versus McMahon. McMahon's
McMahon.
title run, it was kind of cool.
Well, it was like
It was so
only
evil.
a
It
week.
was,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
but I
was
mean, like,
literally
just
a
the fact that he put the title on himself was kind of funny
Yeah.
after all that time. Warrior beat the Immortal.
Hulk
You know what I
Hogan,
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
when no one could beat Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
In a title for title match.
In a title for title match.
Yeah.
And then back in the day when they were like, yeah, now that I have these two belts, here, you can have the IC title. The next night, they were like, all right, so we're going to have a tournament for the IC title.
Yeah.
Because you didn't hold both belts.
Yeah.
Right.
Because one was the main belt and one was the not so great belt.
Right.
Unlike now. So I think Warrior's the obvious pick here.
Yeah,
McMahon was
absolutely.
fun. I think McMahon would have beaten Andre. He might have beaten like Rob Van Dam. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
this
Roman
little
Reigns.
Roman Reigns. But we'll go Warrior.
All right.
This is going to be interesting.
Do it.
Brock Lesnar versus The Miz.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting, Lesnar.
I'm
going to argue you.
Brock Lesnar. Are you kidding me?
Mr. Take my ball and go home and show up 3 months later when I finally decide to defend it.
I'm not talking about this. This is the Universal Championship, and last time he had the WWE Championship, but not the first time or the first couple of times.
No, Lesnar's a better
Thinking
champion.
about those championships.
I'm thinking about all of them, and he's a better champion than The Miz.
All he did was he had big match situations every month. Like, oh, now this week I'm fighting Big Show. Oh, this week I'm fighting Nathan Jones. Oh, this week
he
I'm
fought
fighting
Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. You just don't want it because he beat Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
And he almost fucking killed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He just, to me, he's never done much as a champion. He's never, I've never been like, all right, Lesnar's champion. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, good point. So Brock, Andrew?
Yeah, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar?
Yeah. Good one.
Eric's getting mad. It's happening. It's happening. I can feel it. It's my opinion.
It's okay.
Being wrong makes me angry.
I've got the only title that matters in this room.
It's my opinion.
In this room? What other
What do you
titles
want?
are in this
Hamburgers or pizza? Pizza.
That was you.
No, that made me laugh so hard when I listened back to it.
Right? Trash! That was you every time I picked someone that you didn't agree with.
All right, Buddy Rogers.
Buddy Ryers.
Buddy Ryerson.
Mr. Rogers.
Buddy Wyatt versus
Ned,
Bray Rogers.
Ned Ryerson.
Buddy Rogers versus Bray Wyatt.
None?
I don't know Buddy Rogers.
I'll give it to
his
Bray
reign.
just because.
Bray, he had it for a month.
I give it to Buddy.
Do you even know anything about
I know
his
who
reign?
he is.
Yeah.
And he was back in the day. He was like the body.
He was the original
He probably had it
Nature
for
Boy,
more
right?
than...
Yes.
He was the original
Nature Boy,
Nature
Buddy
Boy.
Rogers.
Yeah.
He probably had it for more than a month, I'm
I think
guessing.
so.
Yeah.
I'm
I'd
going
go
Buddy
Rogers.
Rogers. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I love Bray, but they did
What's
not
up?
give him a good title reign.
What's up, buddy?
And he had one of the worst WrestleMania matches of all time with Orton.
Are any of the buys not going to make it through? I'm looking around and I'm like, man,
Right.
there are some bad matchups on those buys.
Seriously.
Jinder gets to take on Mankind. All right, we'll get to that.
Next up.
Sheamus versus Kane.
Sheamus.
What?
Kane.
What? Oh, okay. You're just trying to fuck with me right now. Yeah.
No.
I don't think he is.
Kane had it for 22 hours.
He had it twice, didn't he?
No.
Well, he had the world title.
Doesn't matter. That was fucking huge because he beat Stone Cold. No one thought Stone Cold was losing that match. No one.
Well, it was a first blood match,
Even,
and he
even
wore
so,
clothing head to toe.
The only thing exposed is his one arm.
No, I think he had both sleeves that
just
day.
the one arm.
So he had to hurt his elbow to fucking lose the title?
Yeah.
He has a mask, fake hair.
Yeah.
How you ever going to see him bleed?
Still, that was like the coolest 24-hour championship of all time. Has to be. Fuck
I've never
Sheamus
enjoyed
sucks.
Sheamus as champion.
Sheamus
ever.
is garbage.
He beat Daniel Bryan for the title, which was a different
Kane
title.
did nothing in his reign. He didn't even have time to
It's
do
not a
anything.
bad
That
point.
Raw was
It's not a bad
so
point.
exciting. I remember because I was in middle school. I remember being like, because Stone Cold was my favorite at the time. Stone Cold loses, and this was back when I wasn't able to watch pay-per-views because they cost money.
What's the
Can
over-under?
I not tell my story?
What's the over-under on every commercial break? He ran to the bathroom to jerk it.
Yeah,
To Sable.
the bathroom. To Sable.
I don't know.
I didn't like Sable. I told you.
Okay.
Listen, no.
Tell your fucking
Listen.
story.
So Kane shows up on Raw with the title, and Stone Cold comes out. He's like, "Will you give me a rematch?" And then he just shakes his head up and down, and Jim Ross like, "Oh yeah!" Like that episode of Raw is burnt in my brain. It's like this. It's like one of my favorite episodes ever.
It was good.
So that's why I'm so passionate about it. And I hate Sheamus. Fuck Sheamus.
All right, fine.
It's hard to pick Kane here, though. It really is because of the way the bracket. Like it's better champion.
There is no champion when Sheamus
Look,
is champion.
either way, they're not making it through the next round.
Sheamus versus Roman Reigns. That
Why
was
even
like
do
the
it?
worst feud for the championship
All right,
of all time.
just because of my hatred of Sheamus, we'll put Kane.
I was about to quit.
Quit
Son of a
what?
bitch. Your face.
Okay.
Here's Ivan Koloff.
Yeah.
Versus Alberto Del Rio.
I don't even remember.
Was he heel or face with this title reign?
He was face when he had the world title, the world heavyweight title. He was heel with the WWE title.
I don't even remember him having
Who did he
the
win it
WWE
from?
title. I don't even know.
That's what he used his Royal Rumble win for, to win the WWE title.
No, he beat Edge.
He lost to Edge.
At WrestleMania?
Yeah, he lost. I don't even remember, so
we'll go Koloff?
I guess. What do you think, Eric?
I don't think he was ever a good champion. I'm going Ivan.
I'm trying to see who he beat, how long he had it, who he fought with, but it's taking fucking forever. I'll go with Ivan just for the fuck of it.
I think this is an easy one because they've never let Big Show be the true dominant guy that he should be. And you got AJ Styles, who's been an amazing champion.
Yeah, of course.
Like an amazing champion. AJ versus the Big Show. We're going to go AJ.
Yeah.
We got round 2 matchups coming up.
Ding, ding. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Hulk Hogan versus Sergeant Slaughter. The WrestleMania rematch.
Yeah.
Rematch?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They fought at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh, this is the rematch.
Is the rematch. What the fuck?
This is it.
Ding, ding, ding. All right. There's...
Yeah.
Gets him in a leg drop.
It's going to be hard to beat Hulk in this tournament. He was such a great champion.
Yeah.
So this is an easy win for Hulk. Eric?
Andrew?
Sweep it.
Hogan.
Okay.
He hates Hogan.
What you're going to pick Slaughter?
Yeah, I don't like Hogan.
It doesn't matter if you like Hogan or not, though.
I'm fucking with you. Jesus.
You don't know when
will
it
you
is.
stop? Are you going to stop fucking me?
Never.
I
wish I knew how to quit you.
All right. Who's next?
JBL versus Dean Ambrose.
I could go JBL here.
I'm going to go Dean
Longer
here.
run and better feuds.
I'm going to go Dean. Winning at Money in the Bank.
What were some of JBL's feuds?
Cena.
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero.
Uh-huh.
He had a few in there.
Did he? I'm going to go Dean here.
I'm going Ambrose.
All right.
What?
Yeah. He's had it a couple times, right?
No.
No.
I don't know. Should we go JBL?
He did the rematch. He did the Shield rematch, which he retained.
Yeah.
They split the brands. He beat Dolph Ziggler
He
at
only defended
SummerSlam
it twice.
And then he lost to AJ Styles. And then he lost again to AJ Styles. And then he lost again to AJ Styles.
Yeah, because Ellsworth.
Who gives a shit?
He would have won, damn it.
JBL had a more meaningful run.
Fuck JBL.
He's a better champion. Yeah, I'm okay with Dean.
I was more excited for him.
So who are we putting through?
Ambrose.
Dean.
Look, it's not like JBL's making it past the next round anyway.
I know, but
next.
I'm sorry. We don't love
You're not-
JBL as much as
You're
you
not
do.
sorry.
What's next, Eric?
Randy Savage versus Psycho Sid.
It might be the most lopsided matchup of the tournament.
Sid.
Randy?
Sid.
Randy's going through.
Yep. Who's next?
Bret Hart versus Triple H.
Triple H.
Triple H.
But obviously,
Triple H has had it like 12
Triple H
times.
is like one of the best champions.
Yeah, I gotta go Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Bruno Sammartino versus Bob Backlund.
This is a tough call.
No, it's not. Bruno had the title for like 12 years.
14 years. Yeah, Sammartino.
Yeah.
Bruno.
Yeah, but you gotta think he only defended it probably 8 times.
Why? Why did he only defend it 8 times?
Because the territories were so big back then.
No, it's not true.
No.
And you didn't have internet and pay-per-views and all that shit.
I get that, but I think
but I don't think he only defended it 8 times.
he was a great champion. He really was.
Okay.
That was when they thought wrestling was real.
Okay.
Yoko Ono versus Randy Orton.
Randy?
I mean,
Randy Orton.
Pick one of Orton's title reigns. One of the good
Yoko
ones.
was such a shitty champion.
Yeah.
Orton.
I'll go Orton.
Not to go fast through these, but Mankind versus Jinder.
Mankind,
Good.
for sure.
Mankind. Here's a good one, though. Kurt Angle versus the man he called out from the back, who had ruthless aggression. John Cena. Abadu!
Well, we don't like John Cena.
Eric?
I mean, it really is a tough call.
Not for Joe, apparently.
Apparently not for Joe.
Who is it, Joe?
Who is it, JoJo?
It's John Cena. He's been a great champion when he has it. Just because we got sick of him.
Okay,
What was
John,
one of his? When was he a great champion?
What was his most
memorable
feud
or title reign?
He did feuds with everybody, though.
I say his one with Edge. The one with Edge.
Edge was
the
amazing.
best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now compare
Orton
that
was good
to
before we got
Angle
started.
versus Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Like when they were gay faces, heels.
Yeah, when they're in their makeout match.
Like
leading up to
all those heel versus
SummerSlam.
heel matches.
I enjoyed Angle's feud with HBK more than I enjoyed the one with Stone Cold. Look, I'm not taking it away from Kurt. He's got a bad matchup here. As far as a great champion, I think Cena's been a great champion. I think he's done more with the title than Kurt Angle.
You think Cena was a great champion because he was stuffed down our throats?
Dude, the Royal Rumble where he's number 30, like we all lost our mind. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
like we just got tired of Cena.
He wasn't champion.
My point is you've only gotten tired of Cena in the last couple of years. Before that, we all loved Cena. He was a good champion. He was a guy who would rise above. He was kind of like the Hogan of the modern day Hogan. He said his prayers. He was nice to kids, and he won the title.
He prayed the title away.
His feud with The Rock was good, even though they kind of messed up some of it. But it was good. It was still good. You're saying it wasn't good, Andrew?
Andrew, I think you're the tiebreaker here.
I mean, Cena has 16 title reigns. So are we going, just because
Better
he has
champion.
the most title reigns?
You got to consider him as champion, whenever that was. But no, you don't give it to him because he has more, though.
No,
I'm
I'll
going
give you
Kurt then.
All right. Kurt fucking Angle. Okay, got it. Let's see. Steve Austin.
What's that?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Steve Austin versus Batista.
Versus Batista.
Man. Here's another one we're going to have a lengthy discussion about.
Austin. We have Billy Graham versus Edge. What's tough about Edge is that he never really held it for too long. But when he was champion, like he really owned it.
Yeah, he really did.
He was such a good heel champion.
Yeah.
The Rated R title that he took from Cena and made it the Rated R title.
That was great.
So I'll say Edge here.
And I've been on
Edge.
this podcast.
Edge makes it through.
You need to work him onto our podcast.
Here's a tough one.
Or at least Christian.
Two of my all-time favorites are going head-to-head in round 2.
Yeah. Shawn Michaels versus Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. I got my winner.
You know, the Ultimate Warrior was actually played by 4 guys.
Is that right?
It's interesting.
Turns out no.
The guy who died never played him.
Yeah, exactly.
Gosh.
No, come on. Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
It has to be Shawn Michaels.
I got HBK.
How long? I mean, Warrior, they even said he wasn't even Like when he was champion, he didn't even like get any like the ticket sales went down.
Yeah.
That's because you were following the greatest champion ever.
It's Shawn Michaels.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
All right, HBK. I'm not going to argue against HBK. Brock versus Jericho.
See, there I'm going Jericho.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I know where you're going.
Yeah.
You go Jericho too, right?
Yeah, he hates Brock. As champion.
Yes, exactly.
Undertaker, Buddy Rogers, UT.
Undertaker.
Kane, Punk.
Punk.
Rollins versus Ivan Koloff. Now, Rollins as a heel was a really
Seth
good
Rollins as champion was the most enjoyable champion
Interesting
run
thing.
I've experienced in the last 10 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Over
really
Kevin
good.
Owens?
Yeah. Well, we're talking about WWE champions.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many times has Kevin Owens won it?
He was Universal
Twice.
champion.
Universal champion.
Oh, Owens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Owens was once, right. No,
No,
we're talking
zero. Owens had the WWE championship?
No.
That's what this tournament is.
Rollins did.
Oh, it is? Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. So anyway, Rollins here. I mean,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
His championship run was great.
AJ. Poor AJ.
Poor
Tough
AJ.
second round matchup.
Yeah.
Man.
Goes up against The Rock. I mean, The Rock's going to be tough to beat in this tournament. He is such a good champion.
If you would go, if you put into consideration the quality of matches, I would almost want to give it to AJ.
But I think you're selling The Rock short, though. You can put Rock up against HBK, and he's not going to look as
If
good as a
AJ
wrestler.
Styles was in WWE for as long as he should have been, which is his whole fucking career,
Yeah.
he'd probably be one of the biggest stars in the history of WWE right now, and probably over The Rock at this
Still
point.
could be.
Because The Rock left, and he would have stuck around. But
Exactly.
it's The Rock. I
It's
mean,
The Rock here, yeah.
main evented with Austin twice.
Yeah.
The tournament that he won, the
so
Survivor
great.
Series tournament.
Screw job.
Gotta be The
Yeah.
Rock. Yeah,
The People's Champion. He's the freaking People's Champion.
that's right.
Let's go to round 3, folks. Our first
Round
matchup
3.
of round 3, the immortal Hulk Hogan versus the Asylum, Dean Ambrose.
Who you got, Eric?
I got Dean.
How could you be serious?
Listen, Josh.
Because look,
Hashtag push Josh.
chill out.
Uh-oh.
I know it's Hogan over Dean. It's absolutely.
So you're picking Hogan then?
Yes.
Okay,
you
Dean,
have to
Andrew
because
Dean?
this isn't who do you like. This
Right.
isn't a popularity
Okay, thank
contest.
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
but how old are you? I mean, like, I loved Hulk Hogan. I loved Hulk
I
Hogan.
never
as a
liked
kid.
him. There was something about him.
I don't think you were old enough to experience
no,
him.
trust me.
Well,
Trust
but
you.
what about Hollywood?
You're 10 years old. How old are you?
I'm 35.
Yeah, you're-
I'll
Yeah, but
be
you can at least
35.
appreciate what a good heel he was.
You're
as
8
Hollywood
years
Hulk
younger
Hogan,
than
Oh,
right?
absolutely. But I can appreciate him as a heel. I never dug him as a face. I mean, a heel, he was all right.
Amazing.
He's just never been on my list of like.
When that music hit, like, oh my God, you get goosebumps. Then he'd point to the ring. When it comes crashing down.
See,
and
I
it
was a
hurts,
Macho
he's
Man.
one
I
of
was
the-
an Ultimate Warrior guy. I didn't like Hogan.
So was he.
And I was a Sergeant Slaughter guy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Hulk makes it through.
Mm-hmm.
Randy versus Triple H, the WrestleMania
Toughest-
rematch we don't want.
Basically,
Because their match at WrestleMania was terrible.
garbage.
Remember that?
When did
It
they
was
fight?
after. It was the match after Taker Michaels won.
It was?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah. Their WrestleMania match.
What are you talking about?
They had a WrestleMania match.
Randy Savage and Triple H.
Oh fuck! I wrote Randy.
Wrong,
I was thinking-
Randy.
I was like, what are you talking about? When did these guys fight?
Wrong,
I
Randy.
was like, Randy was dead. What are you talking about?
No, I just
Yeah.
wrote Randy, so I assumed it was Orton.
No,
Shit.
no. Randy Savage versus Triple H.
Yeah.
But that's hard, though. Triple
It
H is
is.
a great champion. A great champion. But how many of his title reigns were WWE versus World Heavyweight Championship? He was like the guy on the World Heavyweight Championship for a long time.
Right, but when he was with DX and when he first did the whole joint forces with Stephanie, he was the WWF champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
This is
enjoyed
hard.
that part.
Randy Savage had, what, 2 title runs? Is that right?
You got to tell me. I don't know. You
I think
gotta tell
so.
me.
And his win in the tournament was huge. And then the Mega Powers storyline that they did for a whole year was amazing. Like, he held the title, and Hogan would kind of be his partner outside, and it was great. It was great television.
Yeah.
It was great television. So this is hard for me, but I mean, as far as like champion, like Triple H is such a good champion. Like he really, really is. Like when he goes, I'm the champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I'm number one. No one can
Triple
beat
H-
me. I'm the game.
Triple H had like the best obsession over
He
wanting to
owns
be
it.
champion. It was like,
He
no,
owns
I
it.
wanted, like, yeah, he made you believe that it was real.
So
It made the championship that important.
Yep. So I like Triple H. Who else go next? Eric?
I like Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Triple H. Next up, Bruno Sammartino versus the Randy I thought we were talking about, Randy Orton.
I got to go Bruno here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think I go Bruno too here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Orton's chase to the title was always fun, but then when you become champion, it's like classic Orton. I give up.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
I'm
not
champion
interested.
now. I don't care.
Yep.
Yeah.
So here's going to be an argument. Let's get through it.
I don't
Mankind
even know if
versus
Eric
Kurt
can argue
Angle.
this.
Mankind
versus Kurt Angle.
I think you can because
The most
Mankind.
like the
It wasn't-
coolest title win ever.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, but we're talking about champion. Look, my pick is Mankind and his is Kurt Angle, so you'll make the decision
Is
here.
it?
But
It is.
yeah.
All right.
Because I think we have the same problem we had with Daniel Bryan here, where leading up to the title win was amazing. But as a champion, he didn't really do much. He held it for 2 weeks and then lost it to The Rock. And then Rock held it for 2 weeks. He won it from The Rock. It just kind of ping-ponged back and forth. And his whole feud was with The Rock, basically.
It's hard to argue that. It's really hard to argue that.
I mean, what did Foley really do as champion? Yes, his title win was absolutely fucking
He
amazing.
made you believe.
If this was a bracket of best title wins, clearly he would be the winner. But this is a title run bracket.
Well, it's the title. The win also has something to do with
Yeah,
it, right?
but if you don't do anything with it and
He
you
didn't-
lose it 2
he
weeks
didn't even win it
later,
on his own, though. Stone Cold gave him the title.
he needed everyone's help.
Everyone, DX, Stone Cold.
Stone Cold. I think there was a sniper somewhere in the rafters.
Think about that time where you had to face Stone Cold, a face DX, and a face Mankind at the same time.
Yeah.
With a heel Rock, a heel Kane,
Corporation.
Yeah.
the whole corporation. Shane and Vince were both heels.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. What a crazy time. I'm gonna change my vote. I think I'm gonna go Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
I think you're right. He's a better champion.
he was.
Alrighty.
I can't believe he might make the Final Four. All right, we have Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Edge. Again, no question here. I mean, Stone Cold's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah,
as well.
sorry, Edge. I do love your podcast, but I'm gonna have to drop you on that stack of dimes on your stupid neck.
Hey, too real, Andrew.
Too real.
Too real.
Hey, he liked it.
He thought it was funny.
He thought it was funny.
My stupid neck.
My stupid neck, yeah.
My stupid neck. All right, next up we got Shawn Michaels,
Oh.
HBK, versus the other coolest initials in WWE.
Yeah. The
Y2J.
WrestleMania rematch.
The WrestleMania rematch.
What does Y2J stand for?
The
year
Yes.
to
The year
Yes
to
to
Jericho.
No, it was say yes to Jericho.
No, it was the year it was the millennial countdown. It was Y2K,
Yeah.
I know.
Y2J.
I know.
Right.
The year to Jericho.
year to Jericho.
This is hard. I don't know. I want you guys to agree on one,
This
so I don't
is
have to
tough.
pick. I don't
It's
want to
tough
pick.
for me, too.
I want you guys to agree.
I
Fight
guess
it
we'll
out.
just let Eric pick.
Eric Pickett.
Jericho.
I guess Jericho.
I think so.
Yeah.
The
Look.
unification.
Look,
He was
Shawn
a-
Michaels, when he won his first title,
Yeah.
put the company on his back when they were about to die and would go to house shows and in your houses.
Mm-hmm.
He beat Vader. He beat Bulldog. Like, he beat all these big guys and would win. He would nip up, drop the elbow, super kick,
With
pin.
the nip up. You're still with the nip up.
What is
Like
it?
with his
You
nipple.
nip up?
Oh, what is it? No, it is. Is it nip up?
It's Kip up.
Kip up?
Kip
like
up, yeah.
like Kip James.
Nip
like,
up. He's getting really hard on his nipples. But even
I'm Googling
even
nip
Shawn
up
would
to see what
tell you
happens.
even Shawn would tell you
I
that
hope you're on
like
private browser because
they
you're
never
gonna get
like
some unwanted
they never
results.
build.
Hey, assholes. Nip up is an aerobic spring form from a supine position, lying horizontally facing upward to a standing position.
Okay, now
Nip
Google-
up. Wikipedia, assholes.
Look up Kip up.
Yeah, all right. I don't think that even fucking exists. Kip up?
Yeah,
It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same exact thing.
but they call it kip up. Though.
Yeah.
it's nip up is all
nobody's
over Wikipedia.
nipping up. Unless it's cold out.
I guess in gymnastics
Anyway,
it's nip up.
Anyway,
So anyway, we're going
So-
Jericho here, right?
I'm fine with it. I mean, it's a tough matchup for Shawn here. So, yeah. I mean, he was the first ever undisputed.
Yeah.
And he beat the two greats
He
in
beat
one night.
Stone Cold and The Rock in one night.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
he might do again today.
What?
Huh?
Oh.
He might do again today.
He will not. He will
Oh,
not.
that's interesting. That is interesting.
Undertaker versus Punk.
Oh, that's tough.
It is.
Punk's run was great.
Because Taker, again...
434 days.
Taker's best run as champion was when we hated him as the American Badass.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was his longest run.
Yeah.
Was he ever champ during the Ministry days? Or was it always like Stone Cold and Vince?
He might have.
Mankind and Rock?
I think he might have had it like for a month or so.
Yeah.
Against Stone Cold.
Yeah.
If that.
Did he?
And he didn't have it.
Did he beat Stone Cold at SummerSlam, or did Stone Cold retain?
I think he beat Stone Cold, right? I think he had it for a short, like a month, as the Ministry of Darkness, because he was feuding with Austin.
Yeah.
Did he have it for Shawn Undertaker 2?
No.
He dropped it right before WrestleMania?
Yeah, Shawn cost him the belt.
Oh, right.
At Elimination Chamber.
Right.
Because, his first win, he beat Hogan. That was the first time he got it.
Yep.
I don't know how long
on
he
a
had
Tuesday.
it for. Who did he lose to?
It was on a Tuesday. Hogan.
Oh, he
that was
lost
like a
it back
cane,
to Hogan?
right back to Hogan, like the next.
And then he
Monday.
beat Sid, and I don't know who he lost to after that. It was like Yokozuna or some shit. I don't know. I'm going Punk.
I'm gonna go Punk too.
That was probably the best title reign since Rollins,
because
like Seth
he
Rollins
had 434 days, and every time he was on the show, it was memorable.
And he turned during the run.
Yeah,
he did turn during
he
the
went
run.
face
cool.
heel, face heel. Yeah,
No, he just went face heel, but it was cool. It was badass the way he did it.
He was heel when he got it.
Yeah.
Then he went face.
Then he went face.
Then he went back heel and lost it to Rock.
Wait, was he heel when he got it?
Yes.
He was like the. He was the but
he was heel though.
He was like the Austin heel.
That was
like the
heel.
Popular heel.
That was heel, but when he then when he came back, he wasn't heel for long when he won it.
Yeah.
Then he turned face. Then he went heel when he lost to Rock. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As great as Seth Rollins was as champion, he's up against The Rock here,
right?
And he has to lose.
Yeah,
Rock's taking it. I love Rock.
We all have Rock.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We have a Final 8, Elite 8 matchup.
Final 8.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan versus Triple H.
This is actually harder than you think. Because Triple H is such a great champion. But I just can't pick against Hulk Hogan just yet.
Me either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eric.
Hulk.
You forgive me, Eric?
So look, Bruno Sammartino versus Kurt Angle. What a great bracket for Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
He can actually make the Final 4 here. And I'm not sure if I can argue quite against it, except for the fact that Bruno is just an all-time great champion who had a long-ass title reign and literally, made the company.
Did he have the title that long just because there was no one who could really take the belt from him?
Well, I mean, think about what you're saying there. Like, there's no other talent that could possibly be champion during that reign. I think he was so good, just like Hogan's 5 years. 5 years? Think about that now.
Well, it was just
Punk's reign was 400 days. It was so long.
Back then, Vince's formula. Well, that was his dad, right? Vince Senior's formula was to put it on a champion and have the heel. You know what I mean? Like it was to have like a good guy be the champion. Whereas now WB is all about the heel, the bad guy being the champion.
Right.
For a long run. But he drew the reason why he was champion for 14 years is because he drew the money.
Yeah.
He kept drawing the money. I don't know how much back then, but he was.
Yeah.
So this is hard.
I want to go with Kurt on this one.
Oh, big surprise. Andrew?
I'm going to go Bruno.
Fuck. Oh, this is hard.
Even though I know it's like, it's hard. It's really hard because we weren't there to experience it.
Here's why I'm going to pick Bruno, because I think if our dad was doing this podcast, he would probably be like, oh yeah, Bruno Sammartino, he's great.
I talked to him back then. I was like, when Bruno was wrestling, everyone thought it was real back then, right? And he was like, yeah, they did. People thought it was real.
Yeah.
Because back then it was just a fight.
So you have to sell it.
Yeah.
You have to be a good salesman.
Like they didn't do a lot of wrestling moves. They were just punching each other. You know what I mean? It was just like a fight, like an MMA fight, kind of.
All right, Bruno.
All right.
Hey, good job, Kurt, making it to that far.
Sure.
And one vote away from going to the Final 4. Jesus.
You promised you wouldn't get upset this time. You promised, Eric.
He made it farther than Shawn.
All right, next up, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus... He did make it further than Shawn, yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Chris Jericho. Who you got?
Cold.
Stone Cold.
Cold.
It's got to be Stone Cold.
Okay, thank you.
Austin. CM Punk versus The Rock.
CM Punk versus The Rock.
I just love The Rock so much.
I've got Punk.
You have Punk?
I enjoyed Punk's time as champion over The Rock's.
Look, it's great.
Look, I don't
because Punk, every time he got in the ring, it was a 5-star match. The Rock, the originator of the 5 moves of doom.
I don't know about that.
Rock could talk the talk, but when it came to his matches, like, sure, you get people's elbow, you get rock bottom.
Nip up. He could go off the top ropes. He could do cool moves. He could lift big guys up. I mean, I don't know. I thought Rock actually was one of the better big guy wrestlers.
I'm not
comparing
The Rock is one of the best wrestlers in the ring.
He was so athletic.
He was.
Then when he got
good.
thin, when he wasn't so bulky, he got even better.
When he was in shape, let's discredit his last run as champion, because I didn't like that. I didn't want him to come back, and he was like the first part-time champion.
Yeah.
I hated that. I didn't want him to lose to Punk.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
you didn't want him to lose to Punk?
No, I didn't want him to beat Punk.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Like, unfortunately, this is Punk versus The Rock again, but Attitude Era Rock, I have to go with Rock.
It's amazing. Yeah, me too. Rock.
Sorry.
All right.
The Rock. Oh, man. Hogan versus Bruno Sammartino. I'm a Hogan guy. His reign was amazing. He put WWE on the map. They were just a sideshow. When Hogan came, it was Tonight Show. It was Saturday Night. It was Rocky III. It became a phenomena. So Hulk Hogan was an amazing champion.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go.
Why do you want me to pick?
Because either way, I don't really care.
You're both going to pick Bruno? I doubt that. But it might happen.
Who would you pick?
I guess I would go with Hulk.
All right, let's go with Hulk then.
You guys are such pansies.
I was going to go with Hulk.
Well, just fucking say it, you pansies.
Well, all right.
No, I'm not. It's just that Eric feels like his voice isn't being heard.
Well, no, it's just
it's a democratic thing. What are you gonna do?
I was never really a Hogan fan, and I don't know enough about Bruno Sammartino to appreciate what he did.
I'm not a gender fan, but I was smart enough to put him through to the next round just because.
Smart enough?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Anyway,
I mean, I'd say Ted DiBiase. Really, he should be in here, right?
He really should,
no. But he's not on it.
Austin versus The Rock.
Wow.
Well, Austin's 2-1 against The Rock at WrestleMania.
I got Austin here.
Is he 2-1?
Yeah. At WrestleMania.
Austin.
But Rock won the last one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he hit him with the chair that one time. I would go Rock just for the record. I would. Well, I mean, they're both great. You're flipping a coin here. But I think The Rock was such an amazing champion.
You're flipping a coin and both sides say Austin. I mean.
The
Rock was the people's champ. Like
he was the bad guy. When he was champ, he was bad.
Sure.
He was always the bad guy as champ.
Yeah.
Great. Why is that not good?
And ironically, people's champion.
No, but then he was good as the champion. He wasn't only bad as the champion.
When he came back.
No.
And he beat Punk.
When Lesnar beat him, he wasn't bad guy. He was a face. For sure. Look, I don't.
Okay, sure.
Who cares? I mean, good, bad.
But for the most part, he was bad.
I mean, Austin technically was never a face. He was flipping people off and saying, "I hate the establishment."
Austin's
he was a bad guy.
title reign beat the Monday Night Wars.
I'm sorry, heel, face. Whatever that means.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Austin's title reign is why the Monday Night Wars is the reason why. You know what I mean?
Why we're watching WWE now as opposed to Eric Bischoff
instead of Goldberg's 10-year title reign. It'd be the next Bruno.
The Rock had a lot to do with it too, but
he did. It was their feud.
I don't care. Austin's amazing.
Yeah.
And for the showdown, the match everyone wanted to see,
and no one got
but we never got it. We're finally getting it here. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Hulk Hogan. Joe,
I've been picking first this whole time, and I will do it again.
Okay.
I would say, although I think I'm going to get outvoted, Hulk Hogan.
All right.
For my greatest champion of all time.
Who do you got? Just say it. Come on. This is an audio podcast,
We're
too.
2 hours in already. Let's go. Say
Austin.
It.
All right. What do you think I'm going to say?
Hulk, just to spite me.
Whoa! What?
Well, you know what, Eric?
What?
You are absolutely wrong.
I know. Touch tips.
Touch tips.
Yeah.
The greatest champion of all time, Stone Cold Steve
Look,
Austin.
I even wrote it before you said it.
Of course, you're gonna pick Austin. Austin's like his guy.
Well, of course.
Like he loves, but Austin's really your guy.
Really.
I think Austin's really
Austin's
your guy.
Everybody's guy.
Andrew loved Austin growing up.
Yep.
Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold.
Yeah. There it is.
But but look,
Austin.
He was. I think he was the greatest champion.
I mean,
Hogan started it.
he fought the establishment.
Hogan did it first.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He sacrificed things. He was great.
And I think Hogan's too. I think we got it right.
Yeah.
I know you would have flipped it, but I know Hogan did it first. I just think when Austin did it, that's when it was like the height. It was more popular than ever because of Austin.
You could tell
champion.
people you were a wrestling fan when Austin was when he was the champion.
Yeah.
We're back to not, by the way.
We kind
Like,
of are.
when was Bill Simmons on the show? Like, we had talked
Couple
about
years
it.
ago.
And it was like, hey, it's cool to be a wrestling fan again. Like,
Yeah.
everyone can admit it. We're back to like, no.
No, not really.
No.
No.
Not good. Not good. So,
All right.
yeah.
That was good.
All right.
So just for
Good show. Oh, there's more show?
Yeah, there is actually.
Oh.
Eric,
I know.
of all these people, who would you say was the best champion ever? Because Joe obviously is Hogan. I'm Stone Cold.
Kurt Angle.
It's not Kurt Angle though, right? I mean, is it Kurt Angle?
I probably would have gone Austin just because, Joe had a good point. Like, Hulk Hogan put wrestling on the map.
Yeah.
Austin re-put it on the map and in a much bigger way to a much broader audience.
Biggest
Again,
TV ratings.
Not a broader audience.
A bunch of broads.
Just a bunch of broads.
Yeah.
No, I mean Hulk Hogan went from 1% of the country knowing and liking it to most of the country knowing and liking it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that Austin brought more people or a wider audience, but Austin made it cool again to be a wrestling fan.
did.
Again, they're both great.
Yeah.
Can't argue either
absolutely.
one.
All right. Very good.
All right.
That's fun. That was so fun. Anyways, hopefully one day we do a bracket without Eric getting upset, but
No.
probably
Ever.
not.
Never.
Never.
So anyways, let's get started with the Raw and SmackDown recap. Let's go ahead and drive by this real quick. So Roman Reigns starts Monday Night Raw.
Never.
Because never. Typical heel promo, bragging about
Yeah,
all the
absolutely.
superstars he's defeated.
Yeah. No,
And then-
let's talk about this for a second. This really legitimately was, I was going to redo it. If I had more time, I was going to redo his promo and put different names in there.
Right.
And say, who am I?
Yeah.
And you'd have been guessing the biggest heels of all time.
Yeah. of
Right.
course.
Like he literally said, I'm the best guy on the How many real faces say, I'm the best?
Yeah.
Because I've beaten everyone.
Yeah.
Good. Throw someone out here. I'm the greatest. And you know what? I'm the number
And
one
then he
contender.
names all
Nobody
the
does
other
that.
popular face wrestlers.
Yes.
He's like, Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Beat
Hey,
him.
ask my brother Seth Rollins. Yeah, you beat him once.
Right. Yes.
Bravo.
Seth beat you, too.
Yeah. Seth
When
beat
it
you
counts.
way more
Times.
times.
Right.
Yeah.
Like 6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twice when it really counted.
And then to get all the heat he wants, he reminds everyone that he retired The Undertaker.
Yeah.
So
Right.
at this point, they are just saying, fuck it, let's go with it.
And then when Joe's music hit, it was like a huge crowd reaction because they're like,
Well, first-
yeah, great wrestlers coming out.
Right.
Well, first, Roman makes his big SummerSlam announcement that they've been advertising for a week now. Since last week, they're like, oh, big SummerSlam announcement. There are rumors that it was going to be him versus Goldberg. Taker returning.
Sure.
No, he just says after Great Balls of Fire, I'm the number one contender for the Universal Championship because this is my yard now. So at SummerSlam, he's going to fight for the Universal Championship. For some reason, he wants to wait a couple months, but
well, because the match is already done.
yeah. But that's does that even qualify as an announcement?
How does he just pick it too?
Is that an
How does that
announcement?
work?
Yeah.
How does
Like,
that? How
is
does
there
that
not
work?
a GM
Hey,
on the
I'm
show?
gonna fight for the title, I guess. No, there's no
It's
GM.
not an announcement.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
So Samoa,
Considering he just lost a number one contenders match.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who did he beat to be the number one contender? He didn't beat it. Oh, that's terrible.
Beat the cock challenge.
So Samoa Joe comes out, tells Roman he's the number one contender right now, and Roman says, "Yeah, but you aren't Samoa Joe. You're just Joe." Whatever that means.
Yeah.
So dumb.
So Samoa Joe headbutts Roman. They fight for a bit until Reigns Superman punches Joe out of the ring. We then find out that they're going to fight each other later.
Oh, boy.
Again.
In a match that, I mean, had to, like, Reigns couldn't have clean pinned the guy who's the number one contender against Lesnar.
Right.
Ireland, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So again, the big announcement was basically no announcements. Next up, we have the Hardy Boys taking on Gallows and Anderson. The only thing really to mention here is Gallows and Anderson hit the boot of doom on Matt, and he kicked out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
nothing match.
I guess their finisher is more the magic killer.
But it's one thing if one person does their finisher. This is a double team finisher, and he kicks out of it without Jeff's help.
Yeah.
For no
it's a
reason.
little too much.
For no reason, really.
Yeah. Matt then hits Twist of Fate on Gallows, tags in Jeff, Swanton Bomb, game over, Hardys retain.
Yep.
Boo.
Hardys retain. They don't retain.
Hardys
they won
win.
the match. Then we get another Shattered Dreams production. Finally, they at least announce that they're going somewhere with this. Goldust invites R-Truth to the premiere of The Shattered Truth for next week. I hope that at least is a match or, I don't know, something.
That'll be nothing.
Yeah, classic WWE to delay this for too long to make us hate it. Later, we watch another Truth Be Told production where R-Truth quotes the 1989 Batman movie and then accepts Goldust's invitation.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
What did he say? Was you want to get nuts, right? Let's get nuts. Yeah.
Of course.
Then it's Elias Sampson.
And he even says, Batman, 1989.
So it's Elias Sampson time, and he asked the crowd to be quiet so he could tune his guitar.
Yeah.
So now they are just making it that he sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he can't even tune his guitar.
Nope.
And then he gets interrupted by Finn Balor. They stare each other down, but Sampson leaves the ring. Then Finn Balor fights Bo Dallas. When was the last time we've seen Bo Dallas in a match?
Yeah.
He just comes out of nowhere.
Do they literally have nothing for Finn Balor?
Nothing for Finn Balor. Welcome back. We still have nothing for you.
We have
I'm
nothing.
sorry. You might as well keep him off TV.
Right.
Bo attacks Balor before the bell rings, but of course Finn hits the coup de grace for the win.
Coup de grace.
Later in the night, Charlie Caruso asks Finn, so, like, what are you going to do now?
Yeah.
And then he says he still wants the Universal Championship, but then he gets attacked from behind by Elias Sampson, who tells Finn to never upstage him again. I mean, that's...
So there's his next feud.
His next feud is with an
Elias
up-and-comer.
Sampson.
Like
An up-and-comer.
I mean, was he really thinking he's going to get Universal title? Joe's obviously the next one. And then Roman Reigns just declared that he's fighting next.
You fucked up, Balor. You should have ran to the ring first.
Yeah, you should have just come out and said, hey, I'm going to fight at SummerSlam.
It's my yard.
It's my
yard.
It's my demon yard.
In my yard.
It's my spirit realm.
It's my demon king. So then what was funny here was Devon Dudley in a suit then runs up yelling for help.
Right?
Because he's a backstage employee now. But it was just, it's funny.
I guess Bubba went elsewhere.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't realize he was still at the company, by the way. I know.
When they didn't re-sign, he became a backstage guy.
Like a roadie?
No, like a backstage producer.
I know, I'm just kidding.
A roadie.
Yeah.
So next up, we have the Kurt Angle saga. This better pay off, although you know it won't pay off well.
Never.
Corey excuses himself from the announce table again and walks away. Corey Graves finds Kurt Angle backstage, shakes his hand, and says, "Hey, sorry I didn't have a good Father's Day." And then Kurt yanks his hand away, like, "What the fuck?" And then Corey's like, "Look, I got the same text you did, okay? But I'm here to help."
You know, I follow Kurt on Instagram. He had an amazing fucking Father's Day, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
What does that mean? He was knee deep in tits? What do you mean he had an amazing Father's Day?
He was posting pictures with his kids, oh, I'm so happy to, or lucky to have a great family.
Is dead. Yeah. Damn it. So Enzo and Cass
I think they made him fucking pancakes.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. Enzo and Cass then walk up and ask Kurt what he wants, and Kurt yells at Enzo for tweeting at Conor McGregor like any of us give a fuck.
Exactly.
So did he just do that for this storyline?
Yes. 100% yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big Cass then says, "We keep getting attacked and you want to talk about a tweet? What the fuck is going on here?" Of course, Enzo thinks it's the Revival and Cass thinks it's the Big Show.
Right.
Kurt then guarantees them that we will find out who attacked them by the end of the night. So, dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Next up, we have the WWE 2K18 trailer premiere, which features Seth Rollins break into some warehouse full of WWE memorabilia.
Yeah.
Why doesn't that play? Do something with all that shit. You know, make a Hall of Fame with that shit.
Can we go visit there?
I wish.
Jesus.
It's really just a warehouse. He then destroys everything. He then walks up to an Andre the Giant statue and decapitates it.
After measuring his hand.
Yeah. Heel turn! So Seth Rollins is heel, right? He's a heel now.
In the game.
He decapitated.
Well, when they made the game, he was a heel. So they made him a heel in the game.
He decapitated Andre the Giant.
Yeah. And then he blows up the building with the security guard still in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, of course, Seth is the cover of the new game. That makes,
Yeah.
It makes sense. Triple H tried to end his career. The Authority hates him. He's on the cover of the game.
I think they may be going a different direction. Jake Davidson sent me this. This seems a little bit more accurate.
Roman Reigns.
Like, be Roman, win everything, beat everyone.
Be like Roman.
Yeah.
Right.
And your moves are like triangle is Superman punch, X is spear, and that's it.
You start every match with 5 finishers stored.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So Rollins comes out, and Michael Cole gives us a hint as to which magazines he buys.
Oh.
King Slayer, Seth Rollins, the architect and the cover boy, the superstars on the cover of WWE 2K18.
The cover boy. Ooh.
No, he went the cover boy. The cover of the magazine.
Yeah. Great job. So Seth comes out and once again brings up his past and thanks the fans for giving him a second chance, but not a title shot. Bray Wyatt then appears on the Titantron and tells Seth that he can pretend to be a new person, but he's not that man. And Seth says,
"You're not Randy.
You're not Randy Rollins." Seth says, "No, I'm the man." And then Bray says it's time to make a sacrifice, so he heads to the ring. And this part was actually cool because we watched Bray walk to the ring for like a minute. Mm-hmm. He blows out the lamp. The light turns on, and Seth is diving off the top rope as the light turns on onto Bray. But that's where the segment ends. Next up, we have Akira Tozawa versus TJP.
TJP.
Titus O'Neil comes out first to give Tozawa a proper introduction and be in his corner for the match. Neville then comes out during the match to watch.
For reasons.
Tozawa gets slumping in his chair.
Yeah, like even he doesn't want to watch this shit.
He's like...
He's sleeping.
Huh? Wake me when there's something good on.
Right. Wake me up when the cruiserweights end, when the purple tape's gone.
Tozawa gets the win after hitting a senton bomb. After the match, Titus tells Tozawa that once he signs with the Titus brand, he will be the next Cruiserweight champion. Neville then warns Tozawa to tread lightly around the king. And then Titus tells Neville that he will be annihilated by the power of Tozawa. So Titus turned babyface.
Tozawa.
Titus turned babyface in that instance. Yes.
Did he though?
Yes.
We'll
get to it later. He's even more face later.
He's kind of like an amorphous heel face.
Yeah.
What does Josh say? He's
transfacial?
Transfacial.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
just like
Jesus.
Asuka.
I just heard facial.
So backstage, Curtis Axel is trying to cheer up Bo Dallas. Are we supposed to forget that Bo Dallas turned on Curtis Axel like 6 months ago?
Yes.
We are?
Yeah.
Okay, great. The Miz shows
Was it
up.
just 6 months ago?
Well, like whenever they repackaged Bo Dallas, he turned on Curtis Axel.
Yeah, they're still buddies.
The Miz shows up and invites Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel to join his entourage, which, hey, that'd be cool, right? Give these guys something to do finally.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I was excited. All these people are forming stables. It was almost like they said, hey, go get stables.
Yeah.
Everybody just go get in a stable.
Right.
Titus brand, I'm excited. It's something.
Yeah.
And when The Miz did that, I was like, oh, please, God.
Yeah.
It was like gym class where you
love all
pick,
these guys.
try to pick like a good team. Like, hey, you, come on.
Yeah.
That's where
hurry.
they belong. They don't belong off the show and on main event. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So next up, Charlie Caruso interviews Samoa Joe. Again, why is he doing interviews?
Yes.
Backstage interviews. Just go to the ring and fucking scream at Lesnar.
Right.
Like you always do.
Tell me why.
So Samoa Joe plays footage of when he beat Roman in his debut match on Raw. Then he says after tonight, Roman will respect his name, Samoa Joe.
Oh.
So then, of course, we have Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns, and Michael Cole says, Brock Lesnar must be watching this match closely.
I doubt it.
Not likely.
Yeah.
Roman hits the spear and goes for the pin, but Joe gets his foot on the rope before the 3 counts. We then go to the Titantron and see an ambulance backing up to the backstage area. So, of course,
Roman's
we know
like,
who this
what
is.
What is it?
All of our dreams come true.
But I thought he was gone for another few weeks. Like I thought, isn't this a surprise, like early return?
Yeah, well,
Sure.
we were talking about in rumors how he wasn't as injured as they said, but that he was going to return after Great Balls of Fire.
Oh,
goodness gracious.
So once you saw the ambulance, you're like, oh, he's back early.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's the return of Braun Strowman to a huge pop.
Huge.
That fucking pop was huge.
Yeah.
Holy shit. This distracts Roman enough for Samoa Joe to lock in the coquina clutch until
Coquina.
Reigns falls asleep.
Coquina.
Because he can't tap. He's Roman Reigns.
No.
He has to just fall asleep. After the match, Strowman comes out and tells Roman, I'm still not finished with you. And then he slams Strowman to the ground and challenges him to an ambulance match at Great Balls of Fire. Now, shouldn't this be a number 1 contender match?
Sure.
Maybe.
Sure.
I mean, shouldn't Reigns at least have to beat him to...
Maybe they'll set that up. They still have time.
Hopefully.
Now, Reigns can't lose this match as the number 1 contender, right?
If he's gonna... Unless they're just swerving us... And it will be... I don't know. We'll talk about this later in rumors, see what they're really going with this. But next up, we have Miz TV. And Miz has a giant box in the ring along with 2 bears holding signs that say, I'm sorry, please forgive me. His special guest is his wife, Maurice, who he apologizes to for destroying the grandfather clock and for accidentally knocking her off the apron. He gives Maurice a glass of wine, tells her to open the box, and it's the grandfather clock.
What's in the box?
It's fixed now.
Yeah.
Miz asks for forgiveness, and they kiss, but then Dean Ambrose comes out, gets in the ring. He gets right in Miz's face, but he yanks Maurice in front of him, which spills the glass of wine all over Maurice in the process.
In her nice, clean shirt.
And they shouldn't have. They showed it in slow motion, and they shouldn't have, because you could really tell Maurice purposely threw it in her face.
Right.
Yeah. The Miz then charges Ambrose, but knocks over the grandfather clock. So Maurice pushes the Miz and storms away again for the 3rd week in a row.
Oh boy.
Ambrose goes for a dirty deeds, but Miz gets out of it, and instead Dean clotheslines him out of the ring. The 2 bears then attack Ambrose from behind and reveal themselves as Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Could it be?
Finally, a stable I can get behind.
Could it be?
Finally.
Are they going to call themselves the Marines?
They should.
That would be great.
They should. Yeah.
That would be awesome, yeah. The Miz hits the skull-crushing finale on Dean. And yes, we have a good stable, finally. Finally. Next up, we have Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews losing to Sheamus and Cesaro. So, I mean,
Naturally.
look, that wasn't a heel versus heel match, right?
No.
And Sheamus and Cesaro get the win after hitting a new double-team finisher, which is basically Sheamus doing white noise and Cesaro just jumping off the top rope doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's the most pointless thing.
Yeah.
It's more pointless than, like, Carl Anderson holding the guy's legs.
Yeah.
Like, Cesaro's like, I just want to jump.
Yeah.
I don't know. Next up, we have Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax.
Because we haven't seen this
The
before.
women's superstars got like 5 minutes on Raw.
Yeah.
3 hours, and they got less time than the
But why
cruiserweights.
this match again?
Women's revolution.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
What was the point of this match?
I don't know. But hey, Alexa Bliss was on commentary.
Yeah.
Emma then confronts Alexa for walking out on their match last week, so Alexa runs to the ring, stands behind Nia Jax. Nia puts Alexa in front of her. Emma goes for a kick. Alexa moves out of the way. She kicks Nia. Nia pushes Emma. Sasha hits Nia. They all decide to attack Sasha
Yeah.
because they're all bad girls. But then Mickey and Dana run out to help her. Bailey then shows up and beats up Alexa and Emma. But wait, I thought she didn't want to hurt anyone.
No.
She doesn't.
I thought Bailey didn't want to hurt anyone.
No.
Oh.
But she hurt them. She
All
hurt
of
them. All 4 good girls then knock Nia
Good
Jax
girls.
out of the ring, and that's...
And we're good.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Basically.
So next up we have...
Yeah.
Kurt Angle cracking the case, even though he really didn't.
No.
He should have asked the fashion police for help. This is where you could merge cross-brand. It would be fun.
Yeah. Amazing.
Have the fashion police do an investigation.
Amazing would have been.
Rather than Kurt Angle, he doesn't even know what the fuck he's like. He didn't crack anything.
No.
So Angle comes out to the ring, invites Enzo and Cass. They come out. They do their thing. Kurt Angle then invites the Revival and the Big Show to the ring, and they all come out. Big Show is offended that Kurt thinks he did it and says, maybe I shouldn't be on your show. Didn't Big Show try to murder Kurt Angle like back in the Attitude Era?
Sure.
Like he threw him off a ledge?
He threw him off like a Coliseum ledge or something.
After Big Show was going to throw Torrie Wilson off a ledge.
Remember they showed him like landed with like blood coming out of his
He's
head?
like, oh, Kurt Angle's dead. Like, what the hell?
Kurt Angle! He's dead! He's a dead man!
I don't remember that.
What?
Yeah.
There's like an Instagram meme a few weeks back.
Yeah,
maybe you weren't on that
video.
show.
He threw Kurt Angle off this ledge in the stadium, and like,
And
then
then
they showed Angle with blood.
They
all
show
over
him
his
fall.
head.
They don't show him hit. And they go to him, and he's like laying there like with like blood all on
like dead. And then of course he's back the next week.
Yeah, of course.
With no stitches.
Yeah.
So Kurt Angle then says the Revival have solid alibis. Corey Graves then stands up and says, I did some of my own investigating.
Uh-oh.
And found out that the WWE officials never treated Big Cass for his injuries. Corey then shows footage. Corey got the footage, not Kurt Angle.
No.
Corey then shows footage of Big Cass last week, and it shows that Cass staged his attack.
Yep.
Which is what I said the first time Cass got attacked.
Yeah,
why are
we
you
both
laughing?
did.
Nothing. Showing Joe a tweet.
Oh, good. Okay.
It just came up. It's Maria's ass.
Oh.
So,
Big
I mean, we
Cass-
all called it, right? I mean, we said it's Cass hit himself.
Yeah.
He hurt Enzo. This was the worst
You
kept secret.
damn right I did it!
This is the worst
He
kept
finally
secret.
fesses up, and Cass blames Enzo for holding him back all the years they were together, and he finally took him all this time to cut a decent promo.
Do you have it?
All the years of crap I had to put up with in NXT, in Tampa, here on Monday Night Raw, for all the crap I had to put up with, I wanted to watch you suffer. You are nothing more than dead weight that's holding me back from reaching my potential in the WWE. You are just dead weight holding me down when I should be rising to the top of the WWE. You're the reason I have never been a champion in WWE. I'm the star here. I'm the future. I'm where the money is. And your mouth just writes checks that your ass can't cash.
That was really good.
Damn!
Enzo was even good acting here. He even had a tear run down his cheek.
Yeah.
And then he tells Enzo we're through, and he kicks him in the face.
Yeah.
And that's how Raw ends.
I mean,
with a kick
it
to
ends.
the face.
It ends that way.
Yeah.
Like Enzo, like cried.
Yeah, he had tears.
It was great.
Did you see the meme I made?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Did you
was good
see it?
stuff.
You didn't see it.
I
You're
didn't.
just like,
Yeah.
No, I did.
okay.
Yeah. That with the Enzo and the tear.
Yeah.
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 And the Simpsons.
thing. Yeah. So, yeah. I think people are saying there's like, 3 tag teams left on Raw?
Is that right?
Or 4, I think.
Something.
Hardy's, Gallus and Anderson, Sheamus and Cesaro, and Slater and Rhino.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Revival, I guess. That's 5.
Yeah. Well, I put out a poll today about, so where does Enzo go from here, basically?
Yeah.
4 questions. Lowest one was IC title. He joins the IC title hunt.
Nope.
Not going to happen.
No way.
Join 205 Live.
Maybe.
At 22%, form a team with the Big Show. And then the winner at 52%, jobber obscurity.
Yeah, of course.
He's going to become Monday Night Raw's newest jobber.
He can't win with Cass.
Well,
Yeah.
'cause
How do you even have
what
a
is-
feud there?
That's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Like, is he just going to kick Cass in the balls or something? And, like, get a
Right.
roll-up win or some
Drop
shit?
to his knees and, like, hit his dick like a speed bag.
Right. I guess we'll see for the pre-show match at Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah.
No way. No way.
You never know.
That no
I'm
way.
curious what
No?
Cass's music is going to be
No,
like.
maybe it'll be on the card.
Yeah.
Cass versus Enzo.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure it's going to be on the card.
I don't know. It's going to compete with.
It's
going to compete with Goldust versus R-Truth.
It's at least a pre-show match. You could. I mean, they have 2 weeks to build it. That's not too long.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's go on to SmackDown. SmackDown starts backstage with Daniel Bryan telling Natalya, Charlotte, Tamina, and Becky that he's gonna. I'm gonna talk to all you bitches later. All
Get
right?
those hot asses in the ring.
But first, I want to hear what Carmella and Ellsworth have to say. So Carmella and Ellsworth come out to the ring and address the controversy at Money in the Bank. This is what Carmella has to say.
Who cares? Who cares, honestly? Because I don't care. I have been overlooked and underestimated ever since I was the very last pick in the WWE draft. So you better believe I am not here for girl power. That's for damn sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
Carmella also reminds everyone that, look, Kane helped Rollins win. Bray Wyatt interfered at Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
She actually did a great job on the mic. Like, when the crowd got really hot, she yelled, like, excuse me, Miss Money in the Bank is talking here, okay?
Yeah, talking.
Then backstage, Charlotte walks into Daniel Bryan's office and demands that he does the right thing.
So dumb.
Because
Charlotte never cheated with Ric Flair, right?
No, never.
No, or to win matches.
That's that. Like, whenever anyone's got screwed out of anything, they just want a rematch. Like, no one's like, oh, you should. I mean, the bad guys say that.
Yeah.
Strip him of the title. Like, so it's just weird that all the. I don't know. So next up, we have Jimmy Uso versus Big E. The Usos try to retreat and get counter out like they did at Money in the Bank, but Kofi dives on Jay and Xavier threatens Jimmy with the trombone, and then Big E hits the big ending on Jimmy to get the win. The Usos look so much like their cousin Roman Reigns now. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I saw like a profile shot, and at first I was like, Roman. Oh no, that's the Usos. Yeah, they look just like them.
Jimmy J. Uso.
Roman Uso.
Yeah. Backstage, Daniel Bryan is talking to his big brother Shane on the phone. He's like, yes, Shane, it's crazy. I don't like it either. Natalya and Tamina walk in. Natalya kisses Daniel's ass while Tamina yells at him about Carmella and Ellsworth.
Snooze.
Then Dasha Fuentes interviews Naomi about Carmella and Ellsworth. And she says it doesn't matter who has the briefcase because she'll be ready. Lana then walks up and challenges Naomi to a rematch. And Naomi says she'll give her a rematch next week. So does Lana win that time? I don't know.
Who knows?
We really don't know, nor do we care.
Yeah.
So bad.
Then we go earlier today, Tom Phillips interviewed Randy Orton about his loss to Jinder Mahal.
Randy?
And Randy says he lost control when the Singh brothers attacked his father. He says this is far from over, which that sucks. But at least this part was funny.
Since he's disrespected my family, maybe I'll disrespect his. I'll travel to India, rain down RKOs on Jinder's uncles, cousins, grandma, grandfather, best friends, the entire Mahal family.
He's going to RKO his grandma.
No, he's going to RKO India.
Yeah.
The whole country.
But
There's like a billion people. Yeah.
His grandma, grandfathers. Please make this happen, WWE.
I didn't know Randy
because you touched
heel.
my father's arm for a second.
Yeah.
I'm going to RKO your grandma.
That would be the one thing that would save this feud.
If he
fucking RKO'd his grandma.
Or punted her in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm looking for Jinder Mahal's grandma. Oh, no, she's in Canada. Oh, right. Yeah. But,
or he keeps going and he's like, another Mahal family? He's got a lot of family here.
Right? Yeah. It's like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Did you say blah, 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 blah?
Oh, my gosh. Please make it happen.
Moving on.
Not happening.
Next up, we have Dolph Ziggler versus Shinsuke Nakamura again.
Right.
But hey, this was actually way better than their Backlash match.
Yeah. It
What's
was.
that about, huh?
Yeah.
After kicking out of the zigzag, Nakamura gets the win after hitting the Kinshasa. Of course, he gets the win, but it was a very good match.
Good match.
Very entertaining.
Yeah.
I loved when Ziggler flipped over him and hit the zigzag. You know, he kicked out of it, but it was a good spot.
No, it was a good spot.
Backstage, Daniel Bryan tells Sami Zayn that he's going to face Baron Corbin next week. Wow, thanks, dickhead. Even Sami Zayn's like, okay, yeah. I mean, I've beat him 3 times in a row now, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch then walks up and Sammy tells her that she got robbed at Money in the Bank. Sammy walks away and Becky pleads her case because she would have won the match if it weren't for Ellsworth. She's like, look, it doesn't matter what I do. I keep getting fucked over in this company.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's just a
Forever.
stupid face.
Yeah.
That's what happens to dumb baby faces.
Dumb baby faces.
And then,
she should have turned heel when she had the chance.
Exactly.
Join the welcoming committee.
So next up, we have the Kevin Owens U.S. Open Challenge. And
all right. You have my attention?
The thing I love about Owens, look, I love that he walks around his face. He won't walk in his face, right?
No.
The one thing that he did that no one else from the Money in the Bank matches did was sell his injuries from Money in the Bank by limping to the ring.
Yeah.
The only one. There were 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. He's the only guy limping to the ring.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, Kevin Owens. It was a Money in the Bank match.
Yeah.
That's what everyone used to do.
There should be guys not showing up tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that he limped to the ring. He's the only fucking guy.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Then he says the only reason he's not holding the Money in the Bank briefcase is because all the other competitors ganged up on him.
Yeah.
So then he says if there's anyone from Dayton, Ohio that wants a shot at the U.S. Championship, come on out. AJ Styles music hits. He comes out wanting a shot, but Owens says this is only for a local competitor at Dayton, Ohio. Then Chad Gable of American Alpha, welcome back, by the way.
Yeah.
One of them.
Come out. Yeah, like Jason Jordan comes out with him and he's like, all right, I walked with you. Cool.
And you're from here. I'm not from here. I can't fight this.
Yeah.
You're from here. Is he from there?
Well, he tells Kevin Owens that he just moved to Dayton, Ohio.
But he's
this
not
morning.
from there.
No, he said just this morning. It was
right,
all a
in
joke.
his hotel, yeah.
Yeah, AJ Styles then confirms this and just tells the ref to ring the bell. So we have the match with AJ Styles on commentary.
Mm-hmm.
And Gable gives the champion some trouble, but of course KO retains after hitting the pop-up powerbomb.
Of course.
Yep.
Backstage, Zack Ryder shows Daniel Bryan the replay of him winning the Battle Royal 6 months ago, which made the Hype Bros the number 1 contenders to the SmackDown tag titles.
Mm-hmm.
Mojo Rawley then says there's no statute of limitations on this, and we deserve this opportunity. And then Daniel tells him that if they beat the Usos next week, they will get a championship match.
If they beat the who?
If they beat the champions,
Yeah.
they'll get a championship match.
You know what? They would deserve it.
Yeah.
Proving that they can beat the champions.
Right. Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
So they're losing this match, though, right? Because the Usos are feuding with the New Day.
Yeah.
They're losing this match, and one of them's going heel.
It has to.
I hope it's Ryder.
I think it's Ryder.
It better
has
be
to be Ryder, right?
It would make sense to be Ryder.
You know what? I don't care who goes face or heel. I just hope that Ryder is the one who rises above it.
That's not going to be the case. Unfortunately, and that's the
one
thing. It
guy
doesn't really matter.
And one guy goes into
Zack
injury.
Ryder's Enzo in this case, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It should be Ryder, so it'll be Raleigh.
Right. Yeah. So next up, we have a Sonic commercial featuring Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger. Oh, that's where he's been. He's been filming Sonic commercials for the past month. Fuck me. In the ass.
You know,
schmuck.
I don't like to rate fast food, but this milkshake is a perfect 10.
Hey, why don't you just eat both of them, you fucking idiot? That's not a bad idea. Let me just get my list of Jericho, and he had the fucking list of Jericho.
You know, McMahon actually owns about 4 Sonics.
That's not that big. That's not big of a deal, Jesse.
Well, yeah, no, it's not. I own 5.
What would you rate this, the fucking custard? 10. What about this one? 10. Do I have a match? No.
What about this fist? Oh!
Oh, boy.
By the way, Sami Zayn was in a suit earlier, and then now he's like in his fucking gear. And
his cab driver gear?
Yeah. What the? Oh, my. They really hate us. So next up, we have Daniel Bryan's decision. So first, he invites all the women from the Money in the Bank match out to the ring.
Yep.
Daniel says there's nothing in the rule book that says you can't do what Ellsworth and Carmella did.
Exactly.
But it is the first time that this has happened. Ellsworth then shits on Daniel Bryan's he calls his baby a vegan hippie baby. But Daniel yells back at Ellsworth and threatens to beat him up and fire him, so Ellsworth shuts up. All the women then take turns yelling at each other. And they did it like zigzag. Like, Carmella was closest to Daniel, so first she starts yelling. Then Natalia's closest. They did it. Oh my God, it was so dumb. They all take turns yelling at each other. And this is where it gets really awkward because Charlotte has a great line here, but then Tamina just repeats the same exact thing that Charlotte said.
I am here for a decision. And if you don't shut up, I'm going to make you look like Ellsworth. Charlotte. You need to be quiet or you're going to start looking like Ellsworth.
What? Oh my God. They were like, Tamina, we'll give you one more chance with the mic. Don't screw it up. Well, you look like Elder. Oh, Tamina.
So clearly she was supposed to say, like, you better shut up or you're going to look like Ellsworth. Like, it was just, I mean, to give the same line is
or
stupid.
You're going to look like Ellsworth.
Wow.
So bad.
Daniel Bryan then makes his decision, and for all the heat, like, obviously it made people upset that, yeah, man won the Money in the Bank, but at least there was controversy to it.
Right.
It got Carmella so much heat at the beginning of the show. At least own it, right? No.
Yes.
He strips Carmella of the Money in the Bank briefcase and says, we're going to have another Money in the Bank ladder match next week. And the crowd responds with a bunch of boos because they want to see it now.
Right.
Yeah.
And Daniel Bryan's like, nope, next week.
Why wouldn't they plan it for
And then he leaves.
SummerSlam? What I said. I said they would redo it at SummerSlam.
Right.
So I thought maybe that's, you know what I mean? But they're doing it next week.
They are redoing it. At least own it. If you're going to fucking do it, own it.
Right.
Own the screw. I mean, I don't get it. So a brawl breaks out with all 5 women. It ends with Charlotte and Becky beating up Carmella. Can we also strip Corbin too, please?
Please.
Yeah.
Because he attacked Nakamura before the match.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Strip.
Bro.
Strip that fucker.
Strip.
Who do you think's going to win it now? Who do you have now?
Carmella. It's still going to be Carmella.
Will it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like Charlotte now.
I think they'll do it again. They'll fuck it up again. And then they'll do it at SummerSlam. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. You think I'm kidding? That's what I
this
think.
This time,
gonna
like
happen.
Tyson Kidd grabs it for Natalya.
Yeah.
No,
oh
like,
my God, it's Tyson Kidd.
Like
He's
Ellsworth
back.
hangs on to a face's leg, so she can't climb the ladder.
He's banned from.
No, yeah, okay, right. So he won't be there.
No, like he'll be banned and then he'll come out. And
Right.
No, they said on Talking Smack like he's banned from coming down there.
Right.
He'll come out.
So
for
he'll
sure.
be out.
So
100%. That'll be a question. Do we see Ellsworth? If you circle
that's what
no,
I
I'll
said.
laugh at
Like
you.
that's what I thought about the match. Like, okay, just have him hold someone's leg. That's all you had to do. Have her climb up there, and then someone's climbing.
Well,
to get it.
he could have, you know, tipped the ladder and pushed Becky off like he did,
Yeah.
and then Carmella could climb it. But okay,
Right.
you got heat for doing this. At least own it. Nope. Let's start over.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be upset.
Do
Let's start
over.
over.
We're doing it over.
But you don't
That's like
do
the
over anything in pro wrestling.
No.
This happens all the time.
If anything, just have her defend the briefcase in a match.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This was not the end of the show, by the way.
Oh, Jesus.
The main
More
event
shit.
was Jinder Mahal versus Luke Harper.
Hey!
The return of Luke Harper. Welcome back. Why do you deserve a match with Jinder Mahal, the champion, when you've been gone for months?
He's back. You know why? Because if he beats Jinder Mahal, then he earns a shot to face Jinder Mahal to earn a shot at facing Jinder Mahal for the championship.
Well, unfortunately, he did not beat Jinder Mahal.
Oh.
Baron Corbin comes out with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Cock teases everyone by walking around the ring, then leaving. So that's one.
That's one.
That is
what was I
one.
say the over-under was? 5, right?
Yeah, I said.
Yeah.
I guess 4.
And he came out all smiles, like,
Yes.
hey, look what I got. I got this briefcase.
That was the most personality he's ever shown.
Jesus.
Mahal then gets the win after the Singh brothers distract Harper. He hits the Colossus. After the match, Orton comes out, beats the fuck out of Jinder, DDTing him outside of the ring. The Singh brothers then attack Orton long enough for Mahal to run away, but they get RKO'd in the process.
Well,
and SmackDown goes off the air.
What's the point of them?
They're the only interesting thing.
entourage.
They are minions.
They are the only interesting thing about Jinder
They're
Mahal.
minions.
So yeah, let's give some awards though for Raw and SmackDown,
Sure.
which both suck balls. Who
All
was
right.
your worst dressed?
Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel in bear
As bears?
suits. Yeah.
All right.
Andrew?
Ellsworth.
Just because.
I mean, he wore the same thing at Money in the Bank. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's Ellsworth. I mean, the Bears were bad too.
Which one?
Oh, no, Ellsworth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best dressed?
Maria.
Oof.
Maria.
She was on SmackDown.
No, she wasn't.
Yes.
No, she was at Money in the Bank.
Come on, I thought she was on
No,
SmackDown.
you know what? It was an off-air thing.
Yeah,
What?
I saw it too. There was something off air.
They
that she
didn't.
did.
They came out off air.
What?
Yeah,
That
which is so
doesn't count.
stupid. No, it doesn't. I agree.
No.
So, who else?
Maria.
I have to.
Hold on.
I have to get the picture.
Hold
and put it
on.
on the website.
You've done this 100 times. Leave him alone.
No, I haven't. You're such a bullshitter.
No, you've broken the rules in this contest.
Not
this
like
before.
that. You have to at least be on the show.
Oh my God, we'll get you
I
a
have
picture,
to put
Maria.
A picture on the website.
I have Carmella.
I almost had Carmella too, but I put Charlotte.
What? Nice.
I liked her outfit with her robe and everything.
No, I'm glad. Yeah, good. Some Charlotte love. You guys usually give me shit when I put her up there.
Pit her?
When I pit her against.
When you nip up on her.
When I nip up on her pit. Her.
Worst acting.
Tamina. It was one line, but it was horrible.
Yeah, Tamina.
I had Daniel Bryan because he was the whole show, and every time he talked to one of the girls, they'd walk away and he'd do this every time. He'd do this. Look, he'd be like, he'd fucking do this with his beard, right before the fade out every time. Like 5 times he did that. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Got annoying. Best acting.
Best acting. I had Heel Reigns.
No, I had Enzo and Cass. Cass was great, and Enzo cried.
Enzo crying.
I had both of them.
I'll go with, Raw ended with Big Cass and SmackDown started with Carmella. I'll go with Carmella because she was finally good on the mic. So was Cass. Cass was finally good on the mic. So
all right,
I'll allow it. You allow it?
I'll allow it.
Worst comments?
You're gonna look like
Sweep it.
Sweep it.
I mean, easily.
Best comments for me, it's Orton. I'm gonna RKO Mahal's grandma. That
was the best comment.
Yes.
Mine was
down RKOs all over India.
Mine was Braun when he came out.
Yeah.
For your best comment?
Yeah.
Mine was, your mouth's writing checks your ass can't cash.
That was good.
Because that's one of my favorite lines anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
But he did it like he said ass.
Hey, is your favorite line also, payback is a bitch.
And you can take that to the bank.
To the
Remember?
Money in the Bank.
To the Money in the Bank.
Worst match.
Finn Balor versus Bo Dallas.
For your worst match?
I got Titus and Apollo versus Sheamus and Cesaro.
All right.
That's mine.
Super slow-mo, I got Mahal Harper.
I have that.
Clearly, sweep it.
Yeah.
Best match?
Ziggler,
Nakamura is the only match that you can put there.
Worst move?
The big boot from Cass because he missed by like that much. Like Enzo fell like 2 seconds early.
He really kicked him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
But it's still a big kick.
It was shit.
Who'd you have?
I had the botched RKO when one of the Singh brothers jumped off the top rope, but then he landed on his feet. He just took
like he was taking a stunner.
It was like a stunner, yeah.
I had the bronze slam on Roman. You're not done with him. You're just gonna pick him up and throw him down, and then
His reverse choke slam.
yeah. And I'm like, and he's like, okay.
Power slam.
He's destroyed. He's tried to murder Reigns.
Yeah.
And now he's like, I'm back. Slam.
Yeah.
All right.
You should have left him in a bloody mess.
Peace.
Yeah.
Why'd you even come out to just slam him once? He's Reigns. He would have kicked out. Try to pin him. He would have kicked out.
Yeah.
Which means he's not really hurt.
Best move, you mean?
Yeah, he said worst.
Oh, yeah.
Worst was Cass's big boot. Best was Seth's dive on the Bray. I like that. That was cool.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
The zig flip, zag.
That was good.
Yep.
Worst moment.
So you picked that one? Oh, you went with his.
Listening to Finn Balor put over Roman Reigns before he got beat up by Elias Samson.
I had stripping Carmella of the briefcase.
Okay.
I hate when let's just do both. Let's have her win it and not win it. I hate that shit.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I had just Reigns heel promo as a face, but I'll go with that because it's just so bad. It's them contradicting their own bullshit.
Yeah.
All right. Best moment.
Kevin. Look, I hope this is permanent. Kevin Owens Face of America Open Challenge.
Me too. I just want him to actually fight.
Yeah, well,
real
I mean,
competitors
at least
Cena
we're
did.
guaranteed Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
entertaining
Cena had a
us
couple
every
of.
week.
We know he's not going to beat Cena guys.
I know, but Owens hasn't had any of those yet.
Because when Cena did his open challenge, Owens came out. You would have never thought Owens would beat Cena, and he did. Just saying.
Well, but he didn't fight. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I didn't put anything for best.
The return of Braun.
Yeah, I'll give you that because it was unexpected.
All right.
There you go.
All right, that's
Beep
all
it.
for awards. Let's get to some breaking news. So Netflix is releasing a documentary that involves Hulk Hogan's lawsuit against Gawker for publishing his sex tape.
Wow.
In the trailer, it's not all about that, though. It's actually more about something else. In the trailer, they reveal that billionaire Peter Thiel, who is a co-founder of PayPal, actually paid for Hogan's expenses because 9 years ago, Gawker published an article revealing that Peter Thiel is gay, and he was upset about it. So he wanted to take Gawker down. So he did that to help take Gawker down. The rest of the documentary is about other billionaires buying media publications to silence the media. The film is called Nobody Speak. But,
I just want to watch the Hogan parts.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. What else do you got? What else do we have?
That's what I'm. Okay, mainly.
You guys usually bring the news, so I didn't have anything else.
Okay, here's a couple of things. So Randy Orton.
Randy?
Here's an interesting stat.
I'm sorry, you mean Randy? Randy?
Randy hit his 1800 career RKO at a live event.
There's no way
Who
they
keeps
knows
track
that.
of these stats?
Who's counting that?
He hit it on Kevin Owens.
Bullshit that someone actually has this stat.
You don't know their life.
You don't know me.
So this is like the people that go to every show?
Yeah, it is.
They're just keeping RKO stats?
They are.
That's ridiculous.
Stephanie McMahon has a horrible looking action figure.
Let me see.
Looks like Nia Jax.
And she's pissed. That's from 2 years ago WrestleMania.
Oh, it's horrible.
She's a monster.
She is a monster. Also, there's this interesting video. Hulk Hogan posted a video of himself checking out a WWE truck with his image on it. Yeah, here's the Hulkster looking at the truck.
Yeah.
You wanna look there, JoJo? Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going to count this as news. I thought you'd bring it up maybe in rumors. But like WWE's reporting it. Like Bobby Roode and Roderick Strong got into a fight backstage at a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
It's not real.
It's not?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
it's a promo for their upcoming match.
Oh, okay.
They tweeted it.
I thought it was like a. Oh, I got you.
They're
Yeah, they wouldn't have brought it out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways.
Marky Mark Pisano.
Right, totally. Let's get to rumors, shall we?
All right.
I hope you have
I'll
some.
agree. I'll agree with that.
Rumors! Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe! Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please, God! John Cena will finally turn heel?
No chance! Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years? Confirmed!
So Bobby Roode's going to fight Roderick Strong. No, so apparently now the new plan for Roman Reigns is to beat Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Lesnar?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then face John Cena at WrestleMania.
That's the match nobody wants to see.
Michael Hayes wants to see it.
Who's gonna win that match? I guess Cena.
Reigns.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
But yeah, that's gonna be bad. Also, Randy Orton. Speaking of bad, Randy Orton is expected to face Jinder Mahal third time at Battleground. I think we all expect that. However, they're saying it's gonna be
Jesus, I saw this.
a Punjabi prison match. Punjabi prison, which means the Great Khali is coming back. That's what that means.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, Maurice, he's going to dance his way to the ring. Maurice is also expected to be taking some time off TV for a while, which is why she's been mad at The Miz for 3 weeks now. It seems like she's going to walk off on him.
Prager's?
Now that he's got his new stable. Also, Shelton Benjamin's in talks with WWE for a return now that he's back to 100%, so we might see him coming back too.
Yeah.
I think the third time we reported that.
So the reason WWE decided to form the group with Miz, Curtis Axel, and Bo Dallas is because apparently they are going to push Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis, or should I say Mike Kanellis, as their new power couple.
Yeah.
And they don't want to have opposing power couples on separate shows.
Yeah, you were right about that, because you were like, wait, I thought her last name was Canales. And I was like, well, it couldn't have been, because that's... But no, he took her last name in WWE.
I tweeted about that.
Why, though?
Because they want to own his WWE name.
Apparently, Maria Kanellis, that Sunday night, was the 7th most popular search on Google.
Sure.
Yeah, that night.
So he's taking her name in WWE.
Yeah, I tweeted about this Sunday. I was like, oh, they threw Mike Bennett's last name in the garbage with the rest of this fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was almost certain she was Maria Kanellis when she was in here before.
Yeah. So. Is that it?
That's all I got.
All right.
What? You looking at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do some trivia.
All right.
So, how many times in the SummerSlam? I'm going to give you 2 trivia questions. This is the first one. It's just it's a little hard. Right. I'm just curious if you guys knew it.
Well,
how many times has the Intercontinental Championship changed hands at SummerSlam? It's a lot.
I don't know, a lot.
8,
10,
14 times.
Wow, I wanted to say.
But the real question is, which WWE superstar has won the Triple Crown at SummerSlam? Tag Team, Intercontinental, WWE title. That's the trivia question.
Oh.
Not easy. Not easy.
Shawn has not won it at SummerSlam. He did not win the WWE Championship at SummerSlam.
Correct.
He won the other ones, though. But... Could it be
Daniel Bryan?
No.
Stone Cold?
No. How many times did he win the IC title? Just once, right? Just the neck, the bad neck.
Yeah, maybe it was just one time. What era? Can you give us an era?
It happened in the 90s. All 3 happened in the 90s.
Ooh.
This guy makes sense.
Bret Hart.
Yes. He beat Demolition in 90. He beat Mr. Perfect in 91 for the Intercontinental.
Yeah.
Then he won his 7th WWE Championship.
Really?
It says, beating The Undertaker in 97. Was that the match that Shawn refereed?
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow, he was champion 7 times?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow.
On a side note, there was a funny tweet from little pop vinyl bobbleheads I collect.
Mm-hmm.
So they sent out a tweet there after Monday Night Raw. They're like, so don't forget to buy the Enzo and Cass 2-pack this August at Walgreens.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, Nathan Weller sent me that, so thank you, Nathan.
You know what? I forgot to mention this one last rumor, and it's a doozy.
Uh-oh.
So the plans... WWE's apparently planning a huge romantic storyline for Bayley heading into SummerSlam.
What? To get her first kiss?
Romantic?
Yes. Apparently they're gonna say that it's gonna come to light that Bayley has never been kissed.
Oh no.
And there's some speculation that Corey Graves is the favorite to be her first
No! No!
I can't see
what
this.
The hell?
I can't fucking handle that kind of shit.
Believe
this
that.
has got to be a rumor that just doesn't come true.
Can't handle it. No.
Corey Graves?
For the love
Why?
of God.
Yeah.
Why him? An announcer?
I can't see that happening.
I can't move forward with this show.
All right, we got to go to fan questions. Right before, though, we did have a fan at Money in the Bank. William Price held up What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast. And it was very visible at the pre-show. during the pre-show. The sign was held up right behind Sam Roberts'
That's amazing.
ugly face.
That's amazing. Thank you.
This sign.
That's awesome.
Nice.
If you watch the pre-show, you can
Thank
see it
you very
well.
much.
So shout out to William Price for that. You're the man. That was awesome.
Can I do a shout out before the end of the show?
Nope.
No.
My old comedy partner in LA, Hal Rudnick, is going to be on America's Got Talent either this coming week or the next week, playing a character called Eric Jennifer. So look out for that. Apparently, he's funny. And he does well on the show. So.
Oh, you don't know if he's funny?
I mean, I don't know if he, he's not allowed to say
he's funny guy.
He's gone through or anything, but it's good stuff.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch, Eric.
Okay, I guess who gives a shit?
All right, fan questions.
But no, Eric's been on TV.
Justin Grubb. Would you rather Baron Corbin cash in sooner rather than later, just so he loses the belt quicker?
Yes, I would.
No, because I think he's gonna hold on to it until like the Rumble, because like he'll hold it to the Rumble and then lose it because he can't go to Mania as champion. He's not a part timer, but like you know what I mean. So like he'll probably hold it through from SummerSlam to the Rumble maybe or some shit like that.
Maybe
cash in one of those like lull pay-per-view times.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I think Cena's beating Hall at SummerSlam and Corbin's cashing in at SummerSlam.
Cena.
Indiana, who truly deserves to be the number one contender after Samoa Joe? Roman, Rollins, or Balor?
Balor.
Yeah. Balor, then Rollins.
He's never lost the title.
Right.
McLovin, Pushfire Barry, AJ versus Finn, Hardy versus Rollins, Nakamura versus Cena.
AJ versus Finn.
Push.
Yeah.
I would fire Nakamura, Cena, and Barry, Jeff Rollins.
Yeah.
Mark Miravillis, will you Facebook Live or Periscope your reactions of pay-per-views in the future? You don't like the YouTube videos, Mark? What's the problem there?
I'll chime in. I think like reaction videos are like kind of silly. Like, oh, look at my video for me reacting to watching the trailer for this movie. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, and like these videos.
The Hardy one, the Hardy
shitload of
Boys
views.
showing up to WrestleMania was kind of cool watching.
Yeah, maybe if it's like a big moment, but like you can't predict moments like that.
This is my reaction to watching reaction videos.
Yeah, like you can't do it with wrestling, especially like, oh, the Hardys just returned. All right, rewind it, and we're gonna film us reacting to it.
Well, like we're not like What Culture. They film themselves watching the whole pay-per-view, and then their editors. We don't have that kind of crew.
Yeah,
right.
We don't have that time. I don't have time to cut 4 hours.
So
of
you
footage.
can donate at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
Right.
And we can hire a crew.
Krell Johnson, who takes more shows off during the summer? Brock Lesnar on Raw or Joe on the podcast? Krell Johnson. Shots fired. Wow.
What was the first one? The what on Raw?
Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Gentlemen.
Jason Deerham, is WWE overdoing the face passing out rather than tapping out in submission holds? I mean,
I think so, yeah.
Of course. Cody Edwards, if you were on death row, what's your last meal? And you're allowed one phone call to anyone, past or present. What do you eat and who do you call?
Call Jesus. Hey, can you let me go? And then I eat. You're on death row.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, God. Hey, man. What do you say we reverse this?
Yeah.
And last meal. I don't know what this has to do with wrestling, though.
Everything.
Probably a calzone from Lenny's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'll take like a chicken palm.
Chicken palm.
A big bowl of truffle mac.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
And who would you call?
Oh, Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe they can bust that ghost.
So that you're not haunted, so they could just suck you up right after you die?
Yeah.
I'm going with that. Sweep it.
Weird.
Clark Kent, Pushfire Barry, Josh's hair, Eric's beard, or Joe's muscles?
Push Eric's
Clearly
beard.
fire Joe's muscles.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Cut off Eric's hair. I mean, no, Josh's hair, sorry. Cut off Josh's ponytail.
Yes. Ponytail.
Push the beard, I guess?
Push the beard.
Yeah, well, let's push the beard.
Teaching is the worst.
Make you feel better.
Teaching is the worst. What does Jesse the
Reflexing.
Mind? What does Jesse the Mind think about the women's Money in the Bank debacle?
I wouldn't call this a debacle. Have you seen the show lately? It's about goes on par. I call this par.
Yeah.
No conspiracy here.
No?
Just a shit show, McMahon.
I agree.
Turns out Ellsworth's actually not an alien. That's the real conspiracy.
You know, if you look at his medical records, Ellsworth's more female than male. He should have the Money in the Bank title.
He should.
Yeah.
Adam Wilson, if Bobby Roode was WWE champ, who would you want him to headline WrestleMania with? HBK, Stone Cold, Rollins, or Kevin Owens?
Oh, God. All time? I mean, Austin would make the most sense.
I think the feud with Austin would be the best.
Yeah, I think so.
A couple more. Ron Johnson, which Money in the Bank briefcases cashed in first?
The women's.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Even though we don't have one yet.
I'm going to go with Corbin.
Okay.
Rito, if it ever came down to it and WWE had to choose 2 out of the 3 of you guys, who would it be and why? Eric gets a pass on the wellness policy because weed is cool. I need a job, so I'm definitely getting in.
I'll give you that. I don't know. Stupid question.
Yeah,
fucking pass. We're gonna argue who deserves to.
Yeah, I don't know about
Eric, who deserves to be in WWE?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Critically forgotten. What's more likely, Connor beating Floyd or Reigns turning heel by the end of the year?
What's more likely?
Likely.
Oh, Connor beating Floyd.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Floyd gets like drugged or something.
I would see. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. All right. That's all I got for fan questions.
Okay.
Thanks, fans.
Yeah.
I didn't really have any off the Facebook Live videos.
That's all good. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Give us a 5-star review.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have an iPhone, you can listen to us on the Podbean app or Google Play.
Do they have some sort of review system? Podbean?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you should like us on there, Beaners.
Yeah,
we call them the Beaners.
We have a lot of followers on Podbean.
We have a lot of Beaners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if they have some sort of rating system, or you could always rate us on Facebook.
Yeah. You could also watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You can also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Pisano.
Joe Pisano at Instagram.
And on Twitter, it's Eric What's Wrong. And on Instagram, it's E is4 Awesome.
That's right. Make sure you go to prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Only $19.99 for a t-shirt. And become a patron at patreon.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling.
That is a bargain for me. I think I will buy one.
All right.
All right.
What now?
All right.
It is time to say goodbye.
It is. It is time to say goodnight.
Are you going to take care of the belt?
Oh, you know it. I almost sliced my neck.
You're not going to throw it in the back of your trunk like some people do, right?
No, I take it
I mean,
in.
where was it?
I put it in the Fortress of Duditude.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Take care of it.
It will be mine!
It me.
I'll win it back. It's what I do.
Okay.
Sorry, Charlies.
Your time is up.
It's not.
My time is now.
Your time is up. Yeah.
Are we even still filming?
I mean,
recording?
Not
Great
anymore.
Balls of fire.
Hey, whoever wins is really going to show how much ball.
Hey, Joe.
He's really doing
Hey,
it.
Joe. Fucking rim job.
Rim jab. Fucking rim jab.
There are a lot of protein drinks out there that will give you all the nutrients that you need if you could stomach the taste of it. Well, that's why Legion Athletics has developed Whey Plus. Whey Plus is a 100% naturally sweetened and flavored whey isolate protein powder made from exceptionally high-quality milk from dairy farms in Ireland. It contains no GMOs, hormones, antibiotics, artificial food dyes, fillers, or any other unnecessary junk, and it tastes delicious and it mixes great. So if you want a clean, all-natural, and great-tasting whey protein supplement that's low in calories, carbs, and fat, then you're going to want to try Whey Plus today. So go to legionathletics.com and use the coupon code WWE Recap to get an extra 10% off your order. And don't worry about shipping fees because there are none. So get on over to legionathletics.com and use the coupon code WWE Recap.